nicely. Followed two of our kidnapped friends, Rockseeker and Sildar.
And the dead one, who we totally didn't kill. It totally wasn't us. Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Those goblins just did a number on him, man. Pushed him off that cliff.
They literally pushed him off a cliff, so I mean,
Yeah.
Yep, totally.
It was definitely the fall that killed him.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hey, none of us are doctors. Yes, he died from the cliff.
Literally.
None of you are doctors.
Yeah, that's totally not a doctor. Totally not a doctor at all.
Do any of you want to do the little recap, or do you guys want me to continue to do the recap?
I just like adding to it.
Go. Oh, you just like adding to it. Okay. Wow. Good.
I
Okay.
also don't remember exactly everything.
Okay. Well, last time you tragically, Sildar fell, or I should say was pushed and fell down and was knocked out. You attempted to get to him in a timely manner, and he was unconscious. You fought goblins, and Brizza managed to convince a goblin named Meeseeks that, it was not worth it, and that he didn't have to fight you, and it made so much sense, So he stopped fighting. Meanwhile, one of your other party members made a big spell that definitely took out a lot of goblins and others.
That's all it did.
Yep. Yep. Just killed the goblins. Yep.
Definitely didn't kill any unconscious.
No.
It only affected a dead body. It was already dead.
Innocent people you were trying to save. Definitely didn't do that. Nope. Definitely didn't do that. Definitely didn't do that. No. So you defeated the goblins. The one goblins, Masik, was there. Was very friendly, actually. And you convinced him to not eat anyone who spoke common, even if they were already dead. A little confused on that part, but you made a good friend. He invited you into his new tribe because he's now the tribal leader of that section. You decided to kind of make your own offshoot. No longer were they going to be a part of the tribe. I don't remember what the tribal name of that was anyways. The Krogmire tribe.
Oh, we didn't say that he had to leave the Kragmar. We just said that he would be the head of this cave.
And to go find more goblins.
Find more people for the cave.
And we're also now.
We're not trying to start some kind of goblin civil war,
And you asked him to find the lost puppies, and he found one right away. He was super good at it. And
he's the best. That's why
you guys had a sleepover. And he then escorted you out of the cave, and then he found the other two right away. So good at his job. So good right away.
Yeah, when he found the first one, he was so good at it. Found it literally right away.
Yeah.
How could we not expect him to find tree? It was tree, right?
Yeah, found tree right away.
I can't remember where's
right
Jewel?
Here.
Julie would remember.
It's sad because the only two people who can move tree right now are not here.
We're not here. Fortunately, we have a lovely DM to help us move the dog. Dog's only there for RP purposes anyway, so not a big deal.
Tree is not going to be a combat because we don't want to traumatize anyone by murdering them.
No more dead dogs.
Yes. It's not going to be an old Yellertail today.
No.
Okay. So we went along the road and had I believe we had a little bit of a combat situation with some sturges, which did not get to suck anybody's blood.
No.
Which was very upsetting for me as a DM.
Are you?
Julie! Welcome, Julie. Sweet baby kisses to Julie. We're just doing the recap anyways. Yes, those are your health bars and stuff.
Yes, no one else has them.
They do.
Oh, okay. Well, can you turn it so we can't see them? Because it is it's not a big deal, but
I can't. I think mine's the only one that's permanently for everyone.
I can see
because I can't see yours.
Everyone can see them. I'm pretty sure.
I don't want to see them.
I can see mine, but I can't see anyone else's.
I can see mine and Lux's.
Well, I don't know why mine's there for everyone else.
Well, here. I'm gonna just have you. Everyone gets to see, fuckers. Here, actually, I'm gonna make it so.
I actually also have green and blue bars above my head, which I don't think I'm supposed to.
You are.
But the green bar is like my AC and the blue is my perception. So representing them as bars
does
not make.
I'm aware. I put them on there.
As bars? Because they're never going to increase or decrease. So putting them as a bar, okay, whatever. Not a big deal.
Oh wait,
that's just how it goes. So relax.
Do you still see the bar on me then?
No, Lux's one away, but now Julie has one.
Yeah, if you get rid of the max.
They have always been there. I don't understand why you're just now seeing them.
No, they haven't always been there, Jess. I promise. Last week was the
first time. If anyone's using it and you cut out the maximum, so like the out of whatever, it gets rid of the bar. So like in yours where you have the blue and green, just get rid of the second number, and that way it'll just be the circle if you click. Yeah. So that's how mine disappeared. I just removed it just to see.
For you, Kyle, yours changes depending on whether you have your mage armor on. So yes, it matters. So I'm sorry if it bothers you, but it was there for a reason. So.
The reason behind the madness.
I know. All of a sudden, they're like, I don't want to see shit. Well, too bad. I want to see it.
No, you should be able to see it, but the players don't need to see it necessarily.
Yes, they do. Okay. Fuckers.
Right.
Anyways. So where were we? Since Kyle interrupted us with his...
We swatted some flies.
How dare you? I wanted to suck your blood. And then you made it into the town that you've been trying to get to all along, Phandelver. And you met at Barthen's Provisions. You met Elmar, and you talked to him about Sildar's body. He was willing to keep it there for you. He offered you provisions. He paid you for bringing Gundar's things here. He told you that his brothers were expected in already, or will be expected in, and they're somewhere on the trail. He told you about what's around town, about the Shrine of Luck, to talk about where to hopefully find a place for Sildar's body. You ended up going to the Lion Coaster, I believe, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Because you had gotten the Lion Coaster's stuff from the Goblin Cave. And you met a rather persnickety woman who was willing to sell you ornaments and was willing to help you out because you said you were going to help rid the town of some upstarts that were causing some trouble. The red brands that were around town that were basically destroying the town and running people off and getting people's protection money and basically like leaning on the town. Um,
I believe he
and
also said not to trust the lady at the miners' exchange.
Yes.
she's kind of shady, she said.
Yeah.
Just a little shady.
Just a little shady.
Just a little.
Just a little bit.
Just like a pinch.
All right. And you guys went to the Shrine of Luck. And you met Sister Gariel. And that was very fun. She contacted someone about trying to find out about a next of kin for Sildar, and someone said that they would be coming or trying to contact them, and she said someone would be coming for either his body or she would be contacting them within the next 24 hours. She would contact her ma and to stop back tomorrow, and we'd have this situation. Meanwhile, she would take their body and store them in the cellar next to all the lucky stuff. And you guys drank from the lucky flask and got yourself 5 temporary hit points, which is for the day. But you guys ended up sleeping or going to sleep. Did you guys sleep at the inn? Or we had kind of cut off at the end. Did you decide on the inn? Or were you going somewhere else?
Yeah,
We
trying to
decided
convince
on
the
the inn because I was able to bring in Tree.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Oh, should have said he was a seeing eye dog. That would have gotten him in. Seeing eye wolf. For sure.
I'm going to say, I think she did a pretty good persuasion check at the end.
Yeah.
I think that's where we ended off.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Okay.
Just a joke.
So that's everything that happened last time. All right. So
wait. I remember the sister also said that they could take Sildar's body.
Yes.
Oh, and the Banshee quest. Taking care of the Banshee.
Quest that you had gotten. You had gotten a Banshee quest. Definitely.
Yeah.
From Sister Gariel.
Yeah.
You had promised to help clear out, hopefully, the red brands.
And we were going to look for the brothers, because they're somewhere around Phandelver, because they're camping.
Well, they're supposedly they're somewhere
nearby
on the Tribord Trail.
And then we have our quest of getting to that castle to find the first brother.
Gundren.
Yeah, Gundren. There we go.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought the castle was called Gundren because I didn't see the little dash at first.
Yeah, I think what we left off is that there was a little bit of time before you guys were gonna go to sleep, but you had made your way into the inn. So if you want to, you guys can spend a little bit of time maybe getting dinner before you go to bed. You can drink if you want, spend a little time in the common room before you go to bed. That's up to you, or you could just knock out, but that's up to you.
Go for some food. I mean, we have been traveling all day and been eating hardtack and other bullshit, so it'd be nice to have a, little bit of a break.
Approximately what time is it when we get to the inn?
I would say that it's definitely out of dark. It is later. It's going to be closer to, it's going to be later at night. I think you're going to have time for dinner and drinks, and then it's going to be bed. So, there's definitely still a couple of people around, but it is getting close to when you would go to bed. I think people are going to start moving to leave soon. So like you could just do a little socialization, but then you're going to have to head out because people are going to start leaving because it's dangerous around town.
Lux is going to excuse himself and just go to the room right away.
Okay. I'm going to just put you guys into a quote unquote empty tavern. There aren't going to be people in it just for flavor, but you are
taking us to Flavor Town.
Taking you to Flavor Town, exactly. But we're just going to say that this is where you are. Oh yeah. Here, don't look at these. I'm just nope. Look. Don't do it. I'm gonna put the updated versions of you guys here.
I was just gonna. I'm not gonna
This
be
is
down
the
yet.
area technically you were beforehand, but you know.
Yeah.
Sildar is not here.
Yikes.
He's alive again.
Gundren
He's back.
is also
He's
not.
back alive.
We found Gundren.
Wake him up. Wake him up. Wake them up inside.
Wake me up inside.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Up and save me from
I
myself.
believe that you were in a plant. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, just plant.
Oh, am I not hiding behind plants anymore?
You are not hiding behind a plant anymore.
I mean, unless Belle wants to be hiding inside a plant.
Are there plants with which to hide?
I guess that's the better question. Yeah.
There's always plants with which to be hidden. Okay, so you guys go in and you can have food, you can have drinks. There are people around the tavern. There are barmaids that you could talk to. There's food to be had. There's people who are drinking. You will see that they are eyeing like the amount of light outside, and as it gets darker, they do get nervous, and you will see some people who pack up to leave the darker it gets.
Okay.
I'm going to say if you want, you could attempt to talk to somebody. You can attempt to overhear. You can see someone like playing music softly. We'll say that these are like stairs appear to go upstairs to like rooms.
I'll try talking to the bartender.
I mean, that was the innkeeper. So,
What?
Innkeeper, I guess. This could be a barkeep, but yeah.
Keep, same thing.
An employer. I just want to talk to an employee.
Okay.
Speak to their manager.
I want to speak to the manager. Yes.
Okay, here.
Okay. You go on over, and it's like a little. Well, that one was innkeeper, but sure.
Okay.
There you
This
go.
is a small town. The innkeeper and the barkeep might be the same person. I don't know, but
This one is. We'll say he's carrying up a big barrel of drink, like refilling stuff. He's a stock boy. Stock boy.
oh, I don't want to talk to the stock boy.
Would you rather talk to a gossipy barmaid?
If she's gossipy, yes. Why am I
All
having
right.
a neck go?
If you want to talk to a gossipy barmaid, you can. So you got to start a conversation.
Yeah,
You can't just be like, come up and stare at them.
I sit back down at the table.
Right.
I wanted to talk to like the owner of the establishment, and like that didn't seem like on the table, so I go back to my seat.
Well, no, you talked to them right before this. Remember, like you
Yeah.
you had just talked to them, and you had convinced them to let the dogs in and everything.
Oh, okay.
This is
But
a continuation from last time.
Okay.
I said this is this is the bottom of the inn. I said this is this looks like the tavern, and the rooms are upstairs. I said I'm bringing you to this so you have a place to RP.
No, I get that. That's not what my confusion was. My confusion was I forgot that we had talked to the tavern people already, and so I knew we had rooms, but ignore me. Okay, what I was gonna do doesn't work. Never mind. Forget it.
Okay, so is this one the one that's chatty, or the one?
Yeah,
next to
she's
the
going
bar?
around. She's serving everybody, and she's kind of like leaning over, and like she's doing what chatty barmaids do, and she's flirting with people, trying to get good tips. And she's like, la, 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 la. She's like, oh, I heard Giselle likes to flirt with all the men in town. you know, la la la, you know what I mean? Like, she's trying to do whatever she can to get good tips and to make people drink more so that they buy more and they tip her more, you know what I mean? And she's like, oh, you're new in town, you know?
Yes, we just made our way in earlier today.
Oh, I think either. Oh, okay, yeah. Thanks, JJ.
It's
She's
just her. I don't know why.
Oh, she's probably on her phone.
No, I'm on my headset.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Yes. You're new in town, huh? Are you hoping to strike it rich? Are you a miner? Or, well, I don't. You don't really look like the type. You look a little bit. She kind of like puts her finger on one of your feathers. You look more of a adventuring type, and she like flicks your feather. She's like, I've seen types like you around here before. Well, Darlin Eldermath, he used to be adventure too. A little bit old. You look awfully spry. And she kind of gives you a wink.
Well, I haven't reached my peak yet. No.
You look peaked to me. What can I get you?
Tell me more about this elder adventurer.
Well, he used to be an adventurer, but now he owns an orchard. He doesn't come to the town often much anymore. Well, he likes to try and, well, he gets into trouble when he comes into town. He tries to be a little protective, but obviously she leans in the red bread, you know. He gets in a bit of trouble, and he is older now and can't really do much, you know.
Understand? Tell me more about this red brand.
Oh, they're a bit persnickety. They come in and make a lot of trouble. As a matter of fact, you might want to get something to eat and drink quickly. They tend to make trouble for people who stay out too late and get a little bit rowdy. And they don't particularly like strangers. So we might not want to stay around town for too long, if you catch my drift. Although we could certainly use some new blood if you're more heroic, if you get my drift.
I understand.
Hmm.
And if I got a meal delivered to my room, could you also bring some raw meat for my dog?
She looks down at the dog. I think she's gonna have to roll something. Let's see, what character am I gonna use? Brizza, I'm gonna use you. She's like, oh, that's a cute dog. She's like, yeah, sure, I could probably do that. Of course it might be a bit extra for the meat, obviously.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm. It gets kind of cold here at night. Do you want perhaps an extra something to warm you up at night?
I think my dog can warm me just fine.
She pouts and she's like, all right. We don't get many around here like you. I was just wondering.
Thank you for your service.
It's like, I'm rather good at that. Let me know if you need any help. And she walks away to go and get you some of your items. And she looks back at you longingly.
I wave the feathers in the back of my head and make my way to my room with Tree.
Okay. Around here, you see there is a group of miners at one of the tables. There are also behind the counter, you see what looks to be an innkeeper's wife. And let's see, kind of like peeling potatoes, like you can see through like the back curtain a little bit, like that's making stuff. If you wanted to try and maybe like chat her up a little bit, if you want to be friendly. And just like, you know, random people around, like drinking and talking around the fire. And there is like a musician like over here who's just like gently strumming, playing some music.
I think I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm gonna eat. After I'm done eating, I'll go to bed.
Okay, no one else wants to talk to anybody?
The only one that's left would be JJ. JJ, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
So you didn't want to talk to anyone?
Yes,
Bowman?
I do. There we go. Sorry. I was trying to mess around with my push to talk because, you know, reverb and shit like that.
Mhm.
I was going to try to play with the play a song with the musician, just trying to strike up some friendly rapport to maybe, you know, get some, you know, friendship going on.
Sure.
Butter him up a wee bit, maybe get some info.
Okay. He's just lightly strumming on his instrument. It's like, it's very relaxed. He knows it's kind of the end of the night, and he knows kind of like he listens and hears, and he knows when to make things rowdy, and he knows from being around town when things are like ending towards the night, and he knows when danger's about. He's definitely a good person to strike up a conversation with.
Okay.
So,
Gonna
yeah.
pull out the lute and kind of motion to him like to play with him.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a performance check.
Oh my god. The lute
Holy
in me,
shit.
man.
All right. You start playing with him, and he surprisingly is like, wow, amazing. And
Play a nice classical song, you know, since I read the room, you know.
yeah,
So,
he's so surprised, like he kind of messes up a bit himself. He's just in awe, and you just see him like lean back a little bit, and it's like, wow. And he actually stops playing and just kind of like rests and starts just listening to you, and is like kind of like slack-jawed and like kind of like really happy, and is just like totally into you actually, and is like seems
blowing those pipes?
mesmerized. And it's like this older gentleman, he's just like, wow, I haven't heard someone play the lute like that since my young Tilly. This is amazing, boy.
boy, does he not have his glasses on?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. I tend to take them off while I'm playing. Some people don't like the performance mode. And he's like, I'm going on break, guys. And he whips it out, and he has these big Coke bottle glasses. He's like, oh, sorry, my dear. It's the sometimes they're like so big. And he's like, sorry about that. I do things more by feel than I do by eyesight nowadays.
Oh, so he's like Ray Charles kind of.
Yeah.
Shit. So he didn't even know what I look like when I.
It's like, I'm much more better with my ears than I am with my eyes. I am much more in tune with the music than I am with the eyes.
That's
And
fair.
it's more about the soul. Well, I haven't had someone who could play so well around here in a long time. My name is oh.
Hey, buddy.
I'm sorry. Hello. Hello. My name is Samuel. Sorry about that. If I'm not constantly playing something, I tend to I kind of sleep sometimes. I am technically retired, but a lot of people have run off lately, and I like to spend my time here, hanging out, jamming.
Jamming out, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Your motley crew of other musicians.
There's not a lot of us who hang out here anymore. A lot of people are scared to. But I'm still around. This is my home. What else am I gonna do,
Why are they scared to hang around here?
Oh, well, there's a lot of young whippersnappers around here causing trouble, scaring people away, and,
I heard something about that,
Yeah, well, this used to be a big mining town, and, obviously, some people still come here with a hope and a dream. I mean, hell, the innkeeper came here, and he thought he was going to be a big miner, and, turns out he knows a whole lot more about being an innkeeper than a miner. Runs a pretty good inn, though, yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You've been playing around here, getting probably eavesdropped a few conversations. Have you gathered any information whatsoever on some of these little whippersnappers that are going around causing trouble, that sort of thing?
Oh, well, I know quite a bit. I don't know what I should be telling strangers. Can you give me a persuasion check?
Nudge, nudge, nudge. Nudge, nudge, nudge. Let's go with persuasion. Come on, and roll good as well. That's pretty decent.
Okay. Well, between you and me, there's a lot of things going around. My eyes might not be good, but my ears are real fine. All right. So, first of all, those miners say there are orcs around.
Okay.
And the orcs are raiding on the east end of the trail. And apparently, there's a bunch of artifacts up there.
Oh. At the east end of the trail, there's a bunch of old, cool artifact stuff, you say?
Lots of stuff. Yeah, the miners are up there. And, of course, they're all hoping for gold and stuff. But, they find some real cool shit. And, they're hoping to sell it. But before they could, or come in, bully the were in. There might even be some people that, were hurt, And, well, also, besides just, that, well, if you're talking about the young whippersnappers around the town, it seems that the innkeeper's wife is, in quite a tizzy because, seems that people gone missing round town.
Due to the red brands?
Well, no one can say. Seems mighty strange. Seems that, the friggin', town master doesn't want any kind of a hubbub. Seems to me he's awfully afraid. Now, me, I'm not afraid. I'm old as shit. What are they gonna do? Kill me? He hits his knees. He's like, he can try. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna run. And he like cracks his knee. Like you could just hear him.
It's gotta be
He's like,
painful.
yeah, well, my knee's not like it used to be, Sonny. I mean,
Honey.
sorry.
Wow.
Sorry.
His glasses fall.
They go
sucks.
askew. He's like, sorry about that.
This is gonna be Priz's joke from now on. He'll just think she's a dude. I'm just like, I'm not though. I don't even know if people get that. Wait, the fuck?
Sorry about that, darling. Sorry.
It's like the inverse of dude looks like a lady.
Dude, but she doesn't.
Lady
know.
looks like a
I don't
dude
know.
somehow.
There's like some weird aura around her that people think that she's a guy. I don't know, like some sort of entity is
Radiates.
controlling
Had
her.
nothing to do with that. She has like short hair and it's like kind of blue.
She just radiates masculine
Yes,
energy
because
somehow.
blue is a boy color and pink is a girl color, and you should have been a pink character.
No.
How dare
This is
you?
like, this is like an old man
I know
with
the
bad
actual
eyesight.
lore behind
He just
this.
keeps forgetting what he's talking about all the time. And he's just like, can barely see even with his glasses. It's just like,
Go with it.
It's like, it's just, there's a lot of stuff going on. And, and then there's just like, there's a lot of stuff going around. And then there's like, I heard that there might be like undead somewhere. I don't know. There's just a lot of stuff. Nah. I don't care. They're not in town.
That's good. Okay. That sounds like a lot of happenings going on around here for such a small little town. So, sounds like quite an exciting little village you got here, huh? Good sleep. I start backing away.
This gets me every time.
Enjoy your slumber, old man. And then I go back to the party.
I think the party is just you at this point.
The future is now, old man.
He just strums his glasses when he jerks away because his glasses had just fallen off. He's just strumming.
Is anybody else still down here for the party?
I guess I haven't done it because I could be there still. I haven't done anything, but
Okay. I can relay the information about the miners saying orcs are hanging around the east end of the trail, and they have with artifacts. So that kind of piques my fancy a little bit, and that people are going missing around town. So that's basically about it.
Artifacts. Did I tell you, Brizza, that I also have an interest in certain artifacts?
Really?
Yes.
Well, might I interest you in heading off to my university sometime? It is quite the place.
Interesting.
I'm actually trying to collect some for, trying to send back there to be on display. So,
are you looking for anything of a certain magical genre, or like an arcane tradition, or just anything?
Anything and everything, really. But my main studies are dealing with dragons and primordial beings, that sort of thing. So it is I've been trying to keep an eye on some of the things around Neverwinter, but haven't had much luck yet. So I was hoping that this little outing might find something, and it sounds like it might be paying off. So
I'm of two minds. I'm looking for Elven Artifacts. That's like what I was sent for. I have a personal interest as well, but I don't speak about that one in open company.
Fair enough. You don't want to lay all your chips down at once,
Yeah.
So I get that, but you know, I will
Just
say
get
that
a reminder, like a flashback to Stanley, but like not about time or anything. She'd be like, you know, everything of value.
well, if we don't find anything that interests you, you know, I did have a thing with the university, and this is kind of like a, you know, Jess, you could stop me. Sending, you know, stuff we find that might interest the university, send it to them, and they'd be paying us a little cash reward. So,
Understand.
We shall see. We shall see.
What was the? I wrote stuff down that you were just talking about. Oh, so the undead. That's the only one I'm still wondering about. Then he said that there was undead somewhere.
maybe related to that banshee, maybe the Agatha.
Oh, I guess banshees are undead. Yeah.
Would I know that? Hold on. I think I retract my statement. I don't know. Could be anything. It could be. Let's see to roll if I know zombies. No. Ghosts. It could be ghosts. I don't know. I don't know that much about the undead, so you know, maybe our good friend Lux might know. You know, he seems like a guy that's dealt with quite a bit of that spooky stuff. You know.
Let's see. Banshees are considered undead.
Did he say? Oh, I guess you know what's bad about that, Prissa? The plural of undead is undead. So we don't know if he was talking about more than one undead or one undead because undead is undead.
It's a word puzzle. He could be talking about a horde of zombies. He could be talking about
what's going on.
He could be talking about a revenant.
I feel like geese would be more intimidating if the plural of goose was just a goose.
Yes, exactly that.
It would be much more intimidating. There's goose outside. No.
What?
You're right. He didn't use the article. He didn't see. Should have said an undead or wait. Did he? Or he might have actually said some undead. Did he say some? Jess, did he say some undead, or did he just say there is undead? No. Okay. So
He just said there's undead. People have been speaking about undead things around town. I don't really know.
Yeah.
Seems like you know, something to go off of, but
yeah.
you know, just saying. But it is still a little relatively early. Couldn't we at least go?
Yeah, this is the and I say this is kind of what you're doing before bedtime. You could definitely still talk to people in this room, trying to see, like, you can talk to like there, you can definitely chat up people and see there might be more information about.
Do they all look like regular people, or do any of them? What I mean, like, do they look like townsfolk, or does anybody stick out, or does anybody look like they're a traveler?
These are townsfolk.
Okay.
And I say, if you want to talk to particular people that live further out, that's probably going to have to go tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, no. I just meant because it's a tavern/inn, maybe one of them is like, you know, they look like a Waterdeep novel, or like one of them's a Warforged, or like, that's what I meant by something out of, like, if anything was out of place. But if they're all just townsfolk, then...
And I say, as you've heard, the Red Brands have been chasing off, as you've heard from Belle, or I guess, I don't know if she's told you, they've been chasing off people who aren't townies.
Okay. So,
all right.
I would have told them before I went up to my room.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess
weirdly welcomed.
So you know that, like, the innkeeper's wife is peeling potatoes. We'll say that she's, like, back here, so you can see her through, like, a little curtain. She's peeling potatoes. You could always try and say hi to her. You know, there are miners back here, although you did just hear a little bit about what's going on already about the miners. if he told you or if he's going to wait to update you tomorrow.
Brissa, there's something I just remembered. We don't have any idea where like a castle would be in this area. Do you think it's worth asking anybody here about if there's a castle in this area somewhere?
It's not a bad idea.
All right.
Maybe the miners.
Yeah, I'll try going to the miners.
I will accompany him.
Someone will say the miners up here. So they're all laughing and like, and then she walked up to me with her big bazungas and she was like, look at these rocks. Do you think you could mine them?
Having second choices about approaching these guys now. Talking about big bazookas, though, so I don't think Brizza really makes their demographic of interest. So,
and then the lady who just spoke looks up at you and was like,
"Yes, hello there, chaps."
And the lady who just spoke looks up at you and she's like, "Chaps."
Well, chaps is like dude. It's boy and girls. Like it's everybody.
He's a dude. She's a dude. We're all dudes.
Yeah, dude is gender neutral, as is chap.
Dude. Yeah. I say sup, dudes.
I'm personally a fan of Bud.
Coming from someone who was like someone who was just offended that someone just kept calling them like a male pronoun. Cool.
Gender
I
neutral.
look at her and I go, my lady.
Sunny isn't.
If that is not so, what is the female of chap? There isn't one.
Chip.
Lord and lady, you know, but like guy and doll, guy and gal. There's no
Dude and dudette.
Chap
Yeah,
is everybody.
dudette.
Yeah,
Dudes.
Oh, dude.
Just one of the dudes.
Chap and Chip, you know.
Chip, yeah.
Okay. She's like, what can I do for you? She got.
Well, yeah. We were just wondering if we heard there were two things. One, we heard there was like some kind of like a goblin cave or like goblins living in a castle near a cave. Is there anything like, because you're like, as miners, you probably know about caves and stuff. Do you know anything about that? Nearby caves or nearby castles?
Well, we're not exactly about castle type. We're just workers, you know?
Yeah.
We tend to stay around town. I mean, we look for caves all the time.
Yeah,
We don't know anything about a goblin cave. We're not explorers. We haven't seen anything really. If you're looking for like an explorer type, you could talk to Aldrin.
Okay, I kind of thought miners also like spelunked, but I guess my misunderstanding of, you know, yeah. This is Bowman's second plan that has failed, so he just walks away. But he's just really dejected, and he just walks away.
I mean, this is like the third time you've heard of a Daran Eldermath was who it would have been. This is like the third time you've heard of a adventurer who is retired, who lives in the area, who might know.
Well, yeah, we just can't leave the tavern, so we can't talk to him right now.
Wow. I love how you also didn't ask, like, don't ask about anything else. It's fine.
Well, no, Briz is free to keep talking. If Volman is like, my questions are going nowhere, I'm going to leave now. So.
She's like, what's his problem?
I couldn't tell you. He's got a lot of issues.
Seems awfully hoity-toity. She just like lifts up like a turkey leg and she's like, eh?
Well, you know.
Would you like to eat someone else's turkey leg?
She's trying to be friendly. Jeez.
It's fair, you know. Everybody's a little different, you know. But
I mean, offering free meat is expensive. I mean,
Well, free meat wouldn't be expensive. Free meat is free.
Well, free to the person who's getting it, expensive to the person who bought it.
You said the word free meat is expensive, and that sentence is technically not true.
The person paying for the meat, it's expensive.
Yes,
but the fact that they are offering meat.
Yes, meat is expensive. Free meat is free.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna go beat up Kyle. He's in the next room.
Okay. Kyle, turn off your camera.
Volvin
no violence on Twitch, everybody.
Mute yourself. I don't want to hear the screams.
Volvin walks
he screams
towards
pretty loud.
The bartender's wife or whatever.
Stop calling that. He's an innkeeper.
Innkeeper's wife. Innkeeper's wife. Brizza, do you have any other questions for the miners before I go there?
No, I was going to say the same things that you were. Figured we could go tomorrow, look into some of these things and see what ends we could find and whatnot. So.
What was the thing that we heard? I know the word tizzy was used. That she's in a tizzy because of the red brands. Is that all we know? Was that the complete knowledge on that?
Yeah, okay. That's what the barmaid said. Time to delve deeper. Maybe look at her, see what's going on. Yeah. Maybe talk to her.
I walked over to her, but like, I don't know. If I find out that there's gangsters, ruining a city, I don't need to go talk to every victim of the gangsters. I just need to kill the gangsters. So like, that's my thinking of it.
No, well, you're not going to get a full-blown expotif from a walking past a barmaid. Maybe you might want to go talk to somebody and see what they're going to say.
I literally walked over here to talk to her.
Okay. Well, maybe look at her while you're walking over, and then maybe you would figure out some questions to ask her, or if you even want to talk to her.
Sorry, rewind. As far as I know, when I'm walking over to the barmaid, I thought the DM would be like, okay, here's what you see as you walk over. I didn't think I need to say, what's she look like? What's she doing? Like, I think the narrator would do that. That's what I'm thinking. But okay. Yes. As I'm walking towards her, what's she look like? What's she doing?
You're getting on my nerves, sir. Okay. As you walk over, she's peeling potatoes. She looks really worried, and she almost looks like she is gonna cry. And she looks up as you come over, and she kind of sniffs, and she's like, hello, sir. Is there something I can do for you?
I pull out a handkerchief and I hand her a handkerchief.
Oh, and she goes, that's so kind. Thank you. And she kind of dabs her eyes a little bit. And she's like, is there something that you need?
Yes, I've heard about the local red band troubles. I was just wondering how they've specifically, I know they've affected the town. I would assume is that why you're upset?
I'm just so worried. You see, my friend her name is Adele, and I'm just so worried because her husband disappeared quite a few days ago. He's a local wood carver, and well. What?
I said, is she rolling in the deed?
She is right now.
In the deed.
And her husband disappeared quite a few days ago. About 10 days ago, a bunch of the red brands were like, seriously, like giving her the eye. Oh no, wait, sorry, I got that messed up. So about 10 days ago, the red brands came to his shop and were looking at Adele, and he stood up to them and they murdered him. They just murdered him in cold blood.
Wait, I thought he went missing. What?
No, I know. That's why I said I got that wrong. Sorry.
I thought things were switched. Like you got names wrong. I didn't.
No.
So I
would say I'm worried about my friend Adele. 10 days ago,
Her husband was murdered.
No, I got that
In
a
cold
little
blood.
messed up. I'm worried about my friend Adele,
Yeah.
not because of her husband, but I'm worried about my friend Adele.
Is Adele a guy or a girl?
She's a girl.
Okay, and she's not a woodworker. Okay, just making sure here. Okay.
No.
What
Let me
shop
go.
is she running? Because you said she ran a
Shop.
shop. Okay. Sorry.
No, her husband ran a shop.
Oh, okay.
Her husband was a local wood carver. 10
Yes.
days ago, the Red Brands came into the shop and were eyeing up Adele. And they were like, that piece. And her husband was like, cut it out. That's not cool. And they murdered him in cold blood. They murdered him. And several town folks saw it happen. They grabbed his body and like took it. And now Adele, her daughter and son have gone missing. And no one knows where they are. And a bunch of the other town folk have gone missing as well. So no one knows what happened. And I'm worried sick. And I don't, like, obviously, like, what else could have happened to them? Obviously, they took them, and I don't know if they're dead.
Yeah.
If they just have them, if they ran away, or they were taken, or, you know?
Yes, I can tell.
And
I can...
and no one's doing anything. We've gone to the town master, and he just refuses to do anything.
It's
And-
names.
I don't know if it'll. I hope this will put your mind partially at ease. Me and my friends and I, we are looking into the Red Brands and how we can deal with them. So, hopefully, in the process of that, we can find your friend and Adele and her kids, and any of the other missing folk.
I hope so.
Do you think is the town master not helping out of fear, do you think? Or is it corruption or bribery, or is it like he's afraid for his life? Do you have any insight on why the town master refuses to act?
I don't know. I mean, you could probably go talk to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so certainly I plan to, but if you've lived here for your whole life, years, how long have you lived, how long has he been in office? Like,
And I say, well, my husband and I, we came here quite a few years ago. He actually came from a family who ran inns. We came here hoping to kind of strike it rich, We were going to be miners, but it turns out, well, he knew a lot more about innkeeping than mining. And when we weren't doing so good with mining, we became innkeepers,
Yes. What I more meant, sorry, I don't, yes. What I more meant was because you've been here for longer than I have, I was wondering if the town master seemed like the afraid sort or the corrupt sort, or if he, that's more what I meant. Like, what did you get off of him as a citizen who lives here?
I mean, he's always seemed okay to me. I mean, give me an insight check. I mean, to be honest, who truly knows the heart of a politician?
Well, yeah, but okay.
You're really
character,
trying to get her to
out
know.
Of character, is he Darth Vader? Is he the Sheriff of Nottingham? Is he is he secret, like, I think to a certain extent if your politician is
Jess knows, but
of
who
course,
knows?
Does the bar
it depends on how good a liar or how good a person a politician is.
We can go back in the game. I didn't think it was a crazy question to be like, are you afraid of your politician? Or like if he's going around beating women, I think the people know that. You know what I mean? If he's going around taking bribes, people know that because they're giving him the bribes.
Here's the thing:
So
is she's not afraid of him. If you ask her, she's not afraid of him. But that's not the question. You ask, is he afraid of the red brands?
or
That's what you
is
ask.
he a corrupt person? Because like if he's going around taking bribes from the different people for protection money or something, like yeah, like
No, I don't. That's not what you asked. I'm aware.
I said, or is he corrupt? I did say bribes and corruption. I listed that in my questions. Yes. Okay.
But here's the thing: is she does not know that.
Well,
So to
okay.
ask if he's a corrupt, so she doesn't.
Well, she might have known that if her husband and her were paying any kind of whatever. Okay, we're moving on. So
Okay, so to her knowledge, he is a fine, upstanding
there you go.
man.
That's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
To her knowledge, she doesn't know if he's
And
afraid.
that's her answer.
To her
then.
no-
That's fine. Saying go talk to him is not what I was asking her. So saying yes, he's fine and upstanding as far as she knows, that answers the question. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I'll leave you to your work. Have a good night. You can keep the handkerchief. And I walk away.
How many handkerchiefs does he keep? Just wondering.
What?
Does he have a lot of handkerchiefs? Is he a handkerchief guy?
Seems like it.
Yes. He's a handkerchief guy.
He's really into handkerchiefs.
Yes.
It's his collection. Everybody's got to have a hobby.
I go back to Brizza and I explain about the. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. About how there's people missing, which we already knew that there were people missing. But we know some of the missing people's names. So I guess that's progress. That they did kill a woodworker. We already knew they were messing with people, so it's not surprising that they would kill. Yeah, we already knew the townmaster didn't help. So okay. I think it's bedtime.
Okay, and there's no one else you want to talk to at all?
Not me. I think I'm good.
I think I'm good too. And then I'm morning. If there's any more information we could ask, we could always, do that as well.
Okay, if there's any more information you want to ask in the morning before you leave, there's always a chance. I mean, there are lots of places you can go, so that's fine.
That out of character, I just want it to be daytime so we can actually go places. I don't like having a curfew in my game. Like I want.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, you notice people start picking up and leaving, and they're very cautious with, what they're doing. Okay, so everyone goes to bed. Petrov goes to bed. Marcy goes to bed. Brizza goes to bed. Okay. You guys go to bed. You wake up in the morning.
Feeling like P. Diddy?
Yeah.
Before we leave, brush our teeth at the bottle of Jack.
Yeah. You notice in the morning that you feel like those 5 temporary hit points are gone because you slept for the night. So sorry.
Yeah.
Temporary hit points be temporary,
Yeah.
my friends.
They do be temporary.
They do be temporary.
How do I have to deal 5 damage to myself? I had to apply that I took 5 damage.
Okay.
I forgot I had 10 hit points. Are we still inspired?
Yes. The inspiration that you got was permanent until you use it. It was separate from normal inspiration. Because you left an item there permanently. So until you use that inspiration, it is permanent.
Right.
It's not going to go away. Like, it's not until a lot of times they go away on a long rest. It's not going to do that. You left that item there. It's permanent until you use it.
Right.
That's why it's special. Okay. You guys wake up. You have your full rest. Everything's
Think your
good.
headphones spell?
All right. I actually need to use the restroom. So I'm going to take a short break if that's okay with everybody.
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, I'll be right back. Maybe you guys can discuss where you would like to go. First, I will put you on the map. So you guys can discuss that while I'm gone, or if you guys want to take a bathroom break, you most certainly can.
In the morning, we tell them all what we found out last night.
Okay. So, seems like the town folks really want us to get rid of this red brand.
Yeah. I was good with stopping them the second we found out they were bad news. I don't really feel the need to find out about more of their crimes. I think we can just get rid of them.
They're
Just a bunch of
on my
bastards.
list. They're on my list. I have a list of people that I don't heal, and they're on it. I wrote it down. I pulled out a list. It's just like Lux just pulls out like a notepad. And it just says red brands,
Yes.
spelled wrong.
I would like to talk to the town master at some point because I want to know. I'd like to know if he's, like just a scaredy cat or also bad.
I would like to talk about the Five Nights at Freddy's lore. Okay.
We also need to find out about the
That's not a
more
bad
about
idea.
the undead because we just know
Yeah.
undead.
That could be because they could be referring to the banshee that we know.
Or it could be something completely
Yeah.
different. Yeah.
Do we? Where do we have to go for the banshee? She has like a cave, right?
Okay.
No. Did I write it down? Let's see.
Had to go somewhere.
We have like a
Give the
comb we give
banshee.
her.
Yeah, I just
The
wrote
comb.
banshee and comb. I didn't write down the location, so we'll have to.
Yeah.
We know that though. We do know the location.
Ask our good old DM for some
Yes.
knowledge that we know but did not write down.
Oh, I'm sure JJ wrote it down.
Oh, you're probably right.
JJ writes everything down. And by write, I mean types.
Yeah.
Oh. It's a good thing we have this map because we were looking for Eldermath. He's the hero, or like the ex-adventurer. He owns an orchard in the northwest corner.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe we go there then too.
So we could go visit the Shrine of Luck, go drink some stuff, and go to the orchard.
Oh, I guess we gotta go get Seldar's body and give it to the sister too. Right. Or maybe just ask our friend at Rothens to take it over there.
There's a couple names we haven't heard from people yet, so I'm assuming we'll hear it later. But like, we don't know who Halia is. We don't know who Harbin is, and I don't think we know the Alderleaves, but we might. I don't know, but.
What? Oh, Alderleaves. Oh. No, I don't think that was mentioned yet. We have heard about the Sleeping Giant kind of being a catalyst or like a kind of a location of the red brands.
Yeah, it's like where they hang out. Yeah.
Hey, if Kyle had made me reveal all the names on the map.
Well,
Maybe-
no, you gave us a handout that had the names on it too.
No, you made.
Yes, rewind. You gave us a handout, and I had a character just commented. I'm like, huh, odd that the handout has labels but the map doesn't. That's the only sentence I said.
Hey, Jess, wonderful DM. Where do we have to go for the Where's the Banshee live again?
Yeah, I wrote down Banshee Comb, but I forgot to write down the location.
Yeah, we don't remember where.
It is not in town.
I know it's not in
know
town.
that.
It's like a cave, right?
Was it a cave or like ruins or what was it?
Let me show you.
We were told. I just don't remember.
Yeah, that's where we're at. Like we were told it, but none of us remember right now. Well, JJ might, but we were kind of without a JJ.
JJ, do you remember where
You're without the
Banshee was?
JJ.
You
You
didn't have
guys
the
didn't
JJ.
write
How
it
are we
down.
supposed
Huh? Okay, I will look that up for you.
What was the question?
Oh, where are we bringing the comb? Where can we find the banshee?
You have to go to Agatha's lair.
Yes. Yeah. Do we know what or where the lair is?
I don't.
You do. It's Conneberry in Agatha's lair, and I will show it to you on the map when it be time. Okay?
If you're wondering, I want to know, Kyle, if you want to know why I don't have any notes on it, it's because the entirety of my note page is me doing fucking trigonometry about our argument with 5e.
I don't take real life notes. I only take digital notes, and so I'll take notes starting.
I have a piece of paper because people get annoyed when I type on my keyboard.
Well,
it just
you
goes to
didn't
my
have a
mic.
keyboard that did all the clickety-clackities.
It's not even a great
All
one.
right, I have put it on the big map layer, so when it is time, I will show you where it is.
Okay. I don't even, it's like, it's not even a big clicky clacky keyboard. It's just a small one. I don't know why it's so clicky clacky.
Excuse me.
It's probably a mechanical keyboard, right?
I don't know if it is. It's like, it's so thin. I somehow just don't believe it's mechanical.
I love clicky clacky keyboards. They're the best.
They are, except for when you're trying to like not vigorously type in a group chat, because then everyone gets mad at you.
From Stonehill Inn, closest things to us, Townmaster is just south. To the east is the Sleeping Giant. To the west is the Eldermath. Does anybody have an opinion?
Eldermath, yeah. Well, we probably don't want to go to the Sleeping Giant yet. That should be when we're ready to confront the Red Brands, and I don't think we're quite there yet.
Okay.
No.
You wanted to investigate the Townmaster? We could check with the Townmaster, then check with the sister to see if her ma sent the note yet.
What was that? Was someone like sharpening a pencil?
Not
Are
me.
you looking up dog sounds?
No, that's Kier.
What?
Where's your beautiful face, Julie? That's what I want to know.
You want to see my face? Okay, let me put my webcam back into the computer.
How dare you? What's the point of you getting a beautiful face monitor when we can't even see it?
So I'd be good with counterclockwise then. We hit the Shrine of Luck, asked about Sildar's body, then hit the Eldermath Orchard, etc., etc.
Aww.
I forgot I had a background up.
That's amazing. You people in your nitro.
I don't have nitro.
Yeah, you can just use
This is free.
Regular.
Oh, it's one of the free ones?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
have you know, I can be there too.
Alright.
So I just had to
Boom.
spend
Wow.
all my real life money on all of my real life garbage.
Because I would love to do like if I had nitro, I would do a custom one and actually look cool. But instead of being in my lame room that I painted these walls myself.
Oh.
I mean, they're Slytherin colors.
Lots of
Except for the
money
blackboard.
on Connor and nail polish
Oh, you know what I should do?
and then like
I should put something on the chalkboard.
garbage. You can even see my fan art. Puppies!
The way that is, JJ, it almost looks like you could like oh let me
It's a
minimize
chalkboard.
that and reach out and like touch it and like double click it to make it bigger.
That's a chalkboard.
Hmm?
I have a chalkboard.
It's right over your bed, so it looks really sketchy.
It is. No, that's the funny part. That's paint.
Don't
This
all,
is chalkboard paint.
don't all blackboards
That's just right from the wall.
sketchy?
No, but you know how you're like, I'm just another notch on your headboard. You're literally like, and I'm like, that one doesn't count anymore. That was only half done.
So we're off to the Shrine of Luck.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you back in the inn.
Oh, yeah. We're just leaving.
If that's your choice. Okay, you come out, you come downstairs, you guys can eat breakfast if you want. Do you want to try and overhear anybody chit-chatting while you're eating breakfast, or do you just want to head out for the day?
So far, it's up to the party, but for Volman's mind, so far everybody we talked to has been like, yeah, the red bands are messed up. And it's like just been like that. So it's like, I don't know that we're actually getting anything extra other than, man, they messed with me on Tuesday. Yeah, they messed with me on Wednesday. Man, they messed with that guy on Thursday. Like, we're just kind of hearing about their crimes. Like,
They stole my favorite goldfish last week.
But
I mean, it's up to you.
Look at the dog go.
Unless you can like pinpoint something specific that like if there's anybody of interest in here or like anybody looks upset or anybody like otherwise if they're just people eating breakfast.
Kyle, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Is I don't want to force you
to
get information
because we said we were going to the Shrine of Luck and you're like, are you sure you don't want to talk to people? So like you kind of are like trying to have us talk to people, but I'm saying in character I don't recognize anything worth talking about. That's all I'm saying.
And we could listen on in case there is somebody talking about something, you know, because I'm going to be getting breakfast. How about you all? But I do eat.
Oh, yes, we eat. I just didn't know if we were role-playing breakfast. Like, I don't feel the need to role-play 3 meals a day.
I mean...
I was distracted by the dog that entire conversation.
Sorry.
I wanted to give you guys chances to RP. I just didn't want you to be skipping over all chances to RP and be a part of the world. And you just told me straight up that you were looking metagamey wise on the map saying we haven't heard of anybody in this place. We haven't had any information on this place.
But that's the thing. We can't go over and be like, hey, who's Halia? Because you're right. In character, we don't know who Halia is. So
you never heard the name yet.
Yeah.
Right. But there's a chance that you may hear something about those people.
Yes, but in game, I have no... If there's like 100 houses in this place, I'm not going to go talk to 100 NPCs trying to figure out who all the houses are. So
well, I'm guessing we guess we wouldn't actually know that there's a farm for the...
That's what, yeah. So we do have to ask...
Stuff.
That's a good point. We do have to ask around town in general, but if we're going to other places already, we could just as well ask the Shrine of Luck lady, hey, we're looking for Elder Math. But I'm going to be quiet because people have said they want to eat breakfast, they want to RP. I was just saying Volman doesn't feel the need to ask questions. That's all I was saying. So I will be quiet.
You don't have to eat you don't have to eat questions. You don't have to ask questions, but if you're going to have breakfast, you might overhear things.
Yes.
So I might even have a scene planned, but you're just skipping over entirely by saying like, no, we're not even going to walk through the room, even though you would have to walk through the room to get out of the inn. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you're trying to fast forward when I was like, you're not fast forwarding. You get me?
Well, okay. Like I said, you said, what do you want to do? Everybody said, yeah, let's go visit these locations. But yes, that's why. So I was just speaking because everybody had said that. So I was just like, hey, this is what we decided. But yes.
Yeah, I wanted to give you guys some timing plan while I was in the bathroom so that you kind of knew where you wanted to go. Yes. But there was still you still have to walk to those places and do those things.
Yes.
So, yeah. Okay. So. Okay. So you guys hop down and you go to get breakfast. You just quickly, you go order breakfast and they're like, oh, welcome, whatever. And you order your food. They're like, good luck to you today in your endeavors. Make sure you stop by the foods, the sister on your way out, yada, yada. She said she's got a message for you. And as you are sitting down eating breakfast, you guys want to give me a perception check if anyone wants to overhear things. If you don't, that's perfectly fine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Too busy eating my Cheerios.
I have a singular pancake.
One pancake.
One
pancake.
Only one.
I have some waffles, because they were invented now.
Okay.
Some sausage links for me and Puppy.
I'm making waffles.
I'm making waffles. No, Shrek.
All right. As you're eating your whatever your breakfast is, what do you like to eat in the morning, Brizza?
Root stuff and some grains, like because I'm an air elemental, so I'm probably not the biggest meat eater in the world.
You're eating like oatmeal, and you sprinkle in cinnamon, and it's all yummy. It's like he's like, normally people like to have like meats and whatever. And it's like, let's get out the oat marsh. You're like, don't tell them that's what the horses have. That's fine. And you see two kids under a table in the corner be like, I told you there's a secret passage out behind my house, and I went through it, and it led up to this big manor. I think it was abandoned. It's like, really? Can you show me? I could, but my mom said I'd get in trouble. But I'll show you. Like, come on. Like, but I'm afraid the scary man might catch me. And so apparently,
in the end.
What are you kids talking about?
There's a secret passage, and this one kid's like, Pip, your mom's mean. It's like, my mom's not mean. She's the coolest farmer in this entire section. It's like, I don't know. Sometimes she throws apples at me. I was like, well, that's because you're trying to steal her pie. And then they start tussling, and they run around.
Fucking kids.
And then Lux, you hear from the table behind you, well, a woman goes, she's like weary, and she has like really tough hands, and she goes, well, I don't like her. It's so funny how every business here gets hassled by the red brands, and except for the miners' exchange. How does Halia never get hassled by the miners' exchange? Huh?
Oh, we did hear the name Halia, didn't we? The Lion Shield Coast really did say their name, didn't she?
Yeah.
We
Like,
did hear that name, okay.
yeah.
We already knew that she wasn't trustworthy, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about the name. I forgot her name.
Yeah. Just like,
Smart.
everyone else has been shook down except for her. What makes her so special? Do you think she's in league with them? Huh? Or did you, what did you think she's paying them secretly? Or like, what? Like, she's so freaking smug.
Talk.
I bet she's in league with them. I bet. Like, they're like, no, stop. I bet she's just quieter about it. I bet she's like, no, I never liked that woman. Like, stop. If she hears you, we'll be in trouble. Then they start whispering really quietly.
And I don't recognize the voice. It's not the same. It's not the person from the Lion Shield Coaster.
No. This one is clearly, if you ask around, it's clearly like, it's like another working class woman. It's clearly like, if you ask around, it's like a weaver and then like a loomer. It's definitely like other people who work in town that are other vendors that are other shop owners who are like, why are only we getting shaken down and that woman not, So you just see like other people around the town being like, obviously like, it's just little whispers of things, and they're talking about like what's going around town, and you'll hear like the Alderla farm is the other farming town, and they sell like cabbages and whatever, and they also sell pies if you want to get pies there, and you can rent like the hayloft there if you want, and they're a little bit further out from town. But other than that, you're pretty standard, and you finish your breakfast. And
I will relay the information that I overheard there. Just
you see that the kids scamper off, as well. They don't stay in the inn. Like, clearly they were just playing with their friends, and for all you know, they're off to discover a secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel
Secret tunnel.
through the mountain. Secret tunnel. Lux is gonna like lean in the table, get like close, to be like, it sounds like Linnea is right to be suspicious of Halia. It was Linnea, right? Linnea or something. The Lion Show Coaster lady.
Her name, Linnea.
Linnea. There we go.
Yeah.
She was right. It sounds like she was
You're
right
right.
to be suspicious of Halia. Others are not as not trusting. It sounds like the minor exchange is avoiding being attacked by the Red Brands.
Very
Okay.
well be. Go check it out and see if there's anything sketchy.
Okay. So you can also ask around the people in the bar, or just the innkeeper himself, where you want to go. You do know that you have some information at the Shrine of Luck for you, if that's the first place you want to go. Or you could, go anywhere you want.
That's probably the best place to start.
Yeah. I mean, if nothing else, we can drink and get that 5 back.
We could go to the, or we could search the secret tunnel too, since those kids are going that way.
But we don't know exactly where they are, and they probably left already.
Yeah,
Oh,
we don't
damn.
necessarily know if they're going right there, because one of those kids seemed afraid of their mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, both of them kind of seemed scared of their mom.
Yeah.
I think it was Pip's mom, right?
Yeah.
Man, that's scary.
I put in. I wrote down in my notes. Mom is mean. Throws apples in parentheses. Improvised weapons.
Yeah.
To fight the apple hag.
Yeah, I don't want to be. I want to make sure I'm not dying to apples, because that's pretty embarrassing.
Apples and Lux is down.
How much damage did I take from that apple? 46. No. 46. What?
To be honest, though, it seems like someone was trying to steal pies.
It did seem like someone was trying to steal pies.
So,
I was just making a joke. I wrote it down for jokes.
Meeseeks is back for revenge. He hungers for pies.
He hungers for pie.
Give me the...
I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Give me pie.
That's how I find Meeseeks' dead body with an apple lodged deep within his skull.
No.
She critted with an apple.
The apple.
You take 27 damage, Meeseeks. Oh my god. No.
We just hear like across town. We hear across town, "This bitch empty yeet," and then just see an apple fly across the farm field and bang Meeseeks in the back of the head.
He's dead.
All right.
He's dead.
No,
Really,
he's already
baby?
dead.
I'm going to give you guys a little token, and you guys can
It's a dragon.
put him wherever you guys want to go. But give me just a sec. I'm gonna make it so you guys can move him.
I believe this was a question a while ago, but did we actually ever come up with a name for the group?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know it's only been a few sessions and stuff, but like...
Oh, that's something that we can continue.
Spam risk.
to
No,
look
I don't
on.
want to answer that.
So you guys should be able to move him. Everybody should. So
Yeah, I
wherever
can-
you guys want to go, that is your group token. And move him to where you would like to go first, my darlings.
I think the shrine's probably the best place to stop first, as it's right next door. Well, across the street, whatever.
Oh, yeah, because you guys are currently at the inn.
Yeah.
I was like, White Dragon seems good, but it seems to me actually like maybe I'll make you red so you can stand out more. Sorry.
Can you make him like cycle through colors? That'd be cool.
I could, but that would take some time.
Oh.
So.
Well, I like it.
It's making me really.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, I'll make
He's
it so you
just-
can move him.
He's just a little guy.
Interior.
There you go. You should still be able to move him now.
Bloop. I can move him.
Perfect. All right.
Anything else? That's the real question.
Okay. So you guys mosey on up to the Shrine of Luck.
My idea here, just as a whole, is to just deal with these red brands because it sounds like they're just fucking up the town a whole lot. So
I figured like we could do some. I figured we'd do some like errands and stuff first, like getting the letter or message from there, and then checking on the town master and maybe the minor exchange before super hunting them down, like going for like their hideout / main place where they hang out.
Okay. As you enter the Shrine of Luck, you see Sister Garielle in front of the altar praying. As you enter, she turns around and she's like, "Oh, hello, my darlings. How are we doing?"
I forgot her voice.
you know, not bad. Ready to.
You look a little verklempt today. How are you feeling? And she goes up and she touches your foreheads and she's like, "You look a little unhealthy. Do you need a little pick-me-up?"
I mean, it's kind of rude, but yeah, could use a pick me up.
She pulls out her little flask. She's like, "Here's my lucky flask. Go take a little dip."
Oh yeah.
I offended that she was like, "You look a little under the weather." I'm like, I tried my best to.
Oh yeah, baby. Give me
Shit.
them 5 hit points.
And she's like, "I'm so glad you're here. I have a little special a little note for you. It's a little bit of a little secret, you know.
A secret.
Yeah. I'll have to bring you to a special area. It's a little sanctuary. It's a little special message just for you. When you're all done and you're all tip-top shape and you're looking fabulous, I'll take you to the back and I'll give you your message."
I'm gonna do an insight on her just in case.
What?
I'm doing an insight on her just in case it's sketchy, you know.
No,
I'm
she's
gonna take
good.
you out back. I'm gonna
She
shoot
just
you in
knows
the back.
that it needs to be private. And she's good.
The way she's wording it is just very poor.
It seems like there's some sketchy stuff going on around here with those red brands. Can't be too sure, you know.
I understand. Yeah,
I'm
they
just
always
saying,
try to come in here, but it seems like the luck is not with them. Am I right? And she gives you a wink.
I guess you could say the house always wins.
Oh my god, I love you. You're so good. And she kind of gives you a little hip bump and she's like, "Come on, come back with me." And she's like, "This is the receiving room. And this is where we have messages. So my mother, she's got a little special talent. She may or may not have a magic mirror. Not gonna say anything. Takes a little extra, oomph. But she was able to get a message to somebody. And they were able to contact not Sadell's family, but someone very close to him. And she has a message for you. But she asked that it be a bit of a secret. So I have, of course, already listened to the message. I had to so that, it was safe. Obviously, I of course had to. It's the rules. So everything's good. And here's your message. Everyone come in the room and I'll start it for you.
Can I make a perception check just to see if we're being followed?
Absolutely.
I help him.
Absolutely.
Okay, so
Advantage, buddy.
Yeah, give me a second.
We tried.
13.
You look around, and though there are people on the street, there's no one who can come into the temple unless she allows it. So it is good.
All right.
So she goes into the room, she shows you to this mirror, and she's like, this mirror is not powered by me. Basically, my ma, who's a lot more powerful than me, basically another person looks into this mirror and sends a message, and you can talk to them through it. It takes a lot of power. It's not something that works all the time. But obviously, this was very important, so we decided to work together to make this happen for you. So hopefully this works for you. Okay? Yeah? Yeah?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah? Works
Yes.
good? Works good?
Thank you very much.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. All right. So you look in the mirror, and she kind of closes the door. She's like, do you want me to lock this? Do you not want me to lock this? I will be standing directly outside this door and eavesdropping. Just to be completely clear.
I'm going to be completely listening into the private conversation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Full disclosure. I like to listen to everything.
Cool.
Okay. All right. Do you want me to lock this or no?
Nah.
Okay. I'll just stand here. It'll be like I'm not here. I might chime in, but it'll be like I'm not here. I'm okay. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Clink. And she doesn't lock it, but she is standing there. You can totally see her robe like under the door. Like,
What a nice lady.
Very nice, yes. Great drink maker.
You see the mirror kind of light up, and it kind of flickers. Like it's not as bright as it should be. It's obviously like it's kind of flickering, like it's trying to power on. And before you stands like an elven woman. She looks to be like in her 50s if she was human. Obviously, she's elven, so she's much older. She looks kind of dignified, and she goes, hello, you are the party that was with Sildar, are you not?
Yes, that is us.
Yes.
Greetings. I am Rosadell.
Rosadol?
Rosadell. Yes.
Rosadell.
I'm thankful that you contacted me. You see, Sildar, he was a good friend of mine, and unfortunately, he does not have a next of kin, but he was a partner of mine, you could say.
Oh.
He was part of an organization that believed in helping others, and he was going to Phandelver to help out the town and obviously to help Gundren. And he was going on a bit of a quest for us. And to be honest, his passing has really hit us quite hard. We will, of course, take care of him and send someone to retrieve his body, and I will be coming there myself to help arrange things, but it will take me some time to get there. In the meantime, I was wondering if you might help us with something.
What would that be?
You see, he was going there because we had sent someone ahead of him to help set up Faladin before he got there, to kind of help set up the town before him and Gundren got there. Sugar. Jeanette. Jessica has to remember his name. Hold on.
Did you just refer to yourself in the third person and say
Yes, I did. Sometimes my mind doesn't remember things.
Well, no, because I know other people in your life have done that, and they're like, Jeanette, Jessica. And so I think it's hilarious that you would do it to yourself.
Okay. Wrong section. My brain hurts.
Oh no.
I lost my part. Why? But anyways, I can't remember his specific name. I will look it up. But there was a spellcaster who was a part of our organization who was supposed to come to Faladin and help set up Faladin to help it recover. It used to be a very busy, prosperous town. Our organization helps to build up towns and make them prosperous and believes in helping people. And we lost contact with him months ago, and we haven't been able to find him. And when we lost contact, we asked Sildar to go check on him, and when Rockseeker Gundar asked him to escort him to Phandelver, we thought, well, this is a great opportunity, 2 birds, 1 stone, you know. It just made sense. And then we lost contact with Sildar, and, you know, two contacts at once, and we just... I honestly don't know what to say, you know. So something's going on. Our people keep disappearing, and we would like to find him. We hope that he's still alive, you know.
Jess, you said you couldn't remember the name. I did just send you a message.
You messaged me, but that is not his name.
Okay. All right, good. That's what I was wondering. Thank you.
He has a specific name.
Dave. Always Dave.
Frederick.
Dave the Barbarian. But jabbers.
It makes me cranky. I'm a crankster.
But
No.
I prefer Farbarian the Barbarian. Gotta have the little rhyme.
Do we know the name of her organization already or no?
Not yet.
Cool. What's the name?
Oh, his name. He's a wizard. His name is Inario Albeck. Yes, that's what his name. Inario Albeck.
Back or back?
Albrecht. Albrek.
What kind of a wizard was he?
He was a wizard.
Yes. Did he have a... Sorry, as a wizard myself, like, did he have a specific course of study, a certain arcane tradition? I'm a wizard myself, that's why I'm asking.
He was a wizard.
I do not know his specialities. To be honest, our organization is quite large. It's more like people of like minds get together under the oath of helping others, and we have a common cause, and
we kind of have a council who's like, we need someone to do this good job.
Mm-hmm.
Who would like to volunteer? And some people are like, yes, that sounds great. I'll do it. And we're like, cool, go do it. And he was like, me, I'll do it. And then he goes to do it, and then he disappeared, and he disappears. And then Sadar's like, I'll go. And I'm like, is that a good idea? The last guy disappeared. And he's like, yes, this is a great idea. And my friend wants me to bring him there, and 2 birds, 1 stone. And I'm like, cool, sounds great. And then, well, not great.
So if we go missing, we'll be the 3rd group of people. Yeah.
Did Albrecht know about a map or even Sildar that Gundred was transporting?
Well, as a matter of fact, he did tell us that he had found an entrance to the mines the lost mines of Phandelver, which is obviously
She's on the line.
a big secret. And I can't believe he told you. This is great news.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm like, I think he told us that he found. Yeah.
He found something important. I don't think he was.
No one had told you. He said he would tell you if
He did. The only person who told us it was a map was because of Meeseeks. He had mentioned like a map, right? Didn't he? So.
Okay. Why had we heard about caves or mines or something? Was that completely unrelated? Are they different?
Because everyone was in town was like, there used to be this big mine. This was a mining town.
Yeah.
Like, oh, and it was like, oh, this mine used to be around here, but then there was this big war and it was
as
lost.
Far as we knew, there could have been 2 secrets. There could have been a secret mine that everybody keeps talking about, and then there could have been Gundren's secret, but it turns out they're the same secret.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She's like, if we could find this mine, this would be great. So, like, if we could open up the what do we call it? Well, first of all, just a normal mine would be great. It would totally reestablish the town. But the dwarven magical wave echo cave. If we could find if we could get the spellcasters to align again and create the Forge of Spells again, we could create much more powerful spells and have like just the help of the world again.
Sorry, what is Wave Echo Cave?
Oh, the lost mine of Phandelver. It was called Wave Echo Cave.
Oh, they're the same place.
Yes. Okay. Gundren told you this, right?
He might have indicated some of the details, but yes, for the most part.
She's just gonna do an insight check.
I will do this.
She kind of goes silent and she goes, "Oh, I've said too much."
Well, we knew about the 2 places. We just didn't know they were one place.
I see.
And he didn't exactly tell us about the map. This is something else that we overheard.
So Gundren had promised us more info once we reached Phandalin, but with the whole Sildar attack, when Sildar passed, Gundren was taken, so we never actually finished our conversation.
Yes.
Mm.
Can we roll persuasion to make her keep talking? Because we are telling the truth.
We are.
Say, Belle, roll a deception check. Belle, you sneaky.
Can the rest of us roll persuasion?
You can certainly try.
Because I have no interest in lying to
Well,
this lady.
we're both talking. Can I just what's your actually
My persuasion's a -1, so I would love to give somebody the
so
help
yeah,
action.
just help me. It's a +4.
Okay, yeah.
for me.
I 100% give you the help action where I'm like, no, he was going to tell us, we just never got there because of the goblins.
Yeah,
Those fucking
So I'm
goblins.
19. Yeah. These goblins, yes. But they were able to give us the information, which is why we knew they had a map.
And
we also know where
Gundren
the
had
map
told us
currently
that he had
is.
discovered something. He just didn't get a chance to tell us the what.
And we do know where the map currently is.
Yes.
so that we can get it to find these mines.
So that's a 19.
Yes.
How does she respond to that?
I think that she's very torn and she's upset that she gave too much away and that you're virtually strangers. She's like, I think that I would love to get to know you more, and if possible, if you could help me with this, we could talk more about this in the future.
With what?
Right.
With some things.
Oh, okay.
I like
The
that.
book of the Red Prince.
So I have a question though, out of character, because I know she's not going to give us more information. But Kyle, for his notes, what did she say about like? I guess now that we know that Wave Echo Cave and Lost Mines are the same place, this might not be important. But she said like that we need to unite the spellcasters or something like that, or like it'll bring.
There was a forge or
it'll
something.
bring magic back,
So,
or what?
I will read you a little bit for flavor. This is stuff you would have learned had you not killed.
Had we not let the goblins kill Sildar?
Kill
Yes.
Sildar.
Yes.
Had you not killed
Had
Sildar.
we not let the goblins do it? Yeah.
Had you not killed Sildar. This is something you would know. I will read you these 2 paragraphs. I will just give this to you so you know. Okay? More than 500 years ago, clans of dwarves and gnomes made an agreement known as Phandelver's Pact, which by they would share a rich mine in a wondrous cavern known as Wave Echo Cave. In addition to its mineral wealth, the mine contained great magical power. Human spellcasters allied themselves with dwarves and gnomes to channel and bind that energy into great forge called the Forge of Spells, where magic items could be crafted. Times were good, and the nearby human town of Phandelver prospered as well. But then disaster struck when orcs swept through the north and laid waste to all in their path. A powerful force of orcs, reinforced by evil mercenary wizards, attacked Wave Echo Cave to seize its riches and magic treasures. Human wizards fought alongside their dwarf and gnome allies to defend the Forge of Spells, and the ensuing battle destroyed much of the cavern. Few survived the cave-ins and tremors, and the location of Wave Echo Cave was lost.
Right.
So, I would have certainly given you that. And perhaps that is something that Rosadel would give you that. Then she did tell you that little slipperoo anyways.
Yeah. I mean, most of what you just said was included in what she said. It's just in a
Yeah.
different order and stuff. Yeah.
A little
Yeah.
more clarified, yeah.
Yeah.
So what
There was
was
a lot of information Sildar could have given you.
Yeah.
But
We'll be fine.
Right.
Rose, what was... Hey, maybe someday we'll get Speak with the Dead and we'll cast it and we'll talk to him. But other than
her
that...
name is Rosa.
There will be absolutely no raising of undead near me.
Not
How
raising
dare.
of undead, speak to dead. We just want to make him a ghost temporarily so we can talk to him.
That is very particular, and you cannot just have a conversation.
I feel like Sildar may have some hostilities towards us. Just maybe. Just maybe.
No,
It's
I mean,
possible.
if your rescuers failed to rescue you, you might be like a little irritated if you're not gonna. I don't think you'd.
If your rescuer
If your rescuers just so happened to possibly
murdered you in cold
let goblins kill
blood,
It wasn't murder in cold blood. It was
tomato, sir.
So yes,
Burned you, or
Rosa. What did
thunder waved you into death. You know.
you need? Rosa, what was your what did you need?
I'm gonna say, if you could please find Ignaro for me, I would really, really appreciate it. He was supposed to come into town a couple months ago. Surely he would have talked to the town master.
Yes.
Like I said.
Yeah, I thought. Sorry. Yes, we talked about the missing wizard. I thought there was an additional thing. I misunderstood. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I think you're just confirming that.
Say, I honestly, I wanted to try to recover as many people as possible. We're trying to obviously protect and build up the town, especially if we want our main goal obviously is, I mean, she doesn't know. Well, he's dead. He's dead, obviously. We don't know that Gundar is missing. No one told us that. We don't know that the map to the thing is missing. We don't know that. So if you want to tell us that, that'd be great.
I literally did. I literally told her.
We'll let
I
her know.
literally said that when Sildar died, Gundren was taken. And, and then we mentioned that he had the map on.
I
and the
mentioned
goblins
the map,
told us that. We did tell her that, yes.
Okay. She was like, our goal is to, obviously, we need to rescue Gundar, and we were working to find the cave. We want to bring back prosperity and obviously build the town up. We're basically trying to bring back good in the world, you know. But let's start with baby steps. Hopefully finding Ignaro and hopefully saving him is our first step. If you can help us towards our goal, maybe I can give you more information and we can build that trust.
Who was us? What was the name of your organization?
I'm not willing to give you that information right now.
It's a secret. Oh, it's a secret organization.
I feel like I've given you a little bit too much information right now.
I apologize. I didn't know it was a secret. I thought you were just going to be like, we are the Adventurers Guild of Waterdeep. Like, I didn't know it was a secret, so I apologize.
I feel like there needs to be trust before we just outright tell you everything about us. You know?
That's fair.
Understandable.
And
maybe keep trusting with folks.
I will be on my way towards Phandelver. I need to make plans for Sildar's final rest.
Yes. How long will it take you to get here? Where are you coming from?
I'm not really at liberty to say where I'm coming from, but it will take me...
He likes to push his luck.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep asking questions.
Where did you go?
Lady Rosendale, would you like us to have Sildar's body transported to the Shrine of Luck? It is currently being held at Barton's Provisions.
In a cold basement.
I'm confused. I thought that according to the sister that he's downstairs in a giant dice?
Yeah, I think we moved him. We moved him last night.
I forgot if we moved him or not. I just remember you mentioned it. No, this is out of character. I don't remember.
We can just say we did, I guess.
Yeah.
I thought
we did.
Yeah, sorry, no, I forgot.
Remember we had that weird trippy thing where they store bodies in giant lucky things.
Yeah, that was literally. I forgot we actually got that done. I knew we mentioned it, but I did not remember it actually happening.
Yeah, I know there was a
that is my bad.
Yeah, I don't know if we pulled the.
Just like Sildar was generally a pretty
this
straightforward and serious guy, but it kind of gives me a bit of a chuckle knowing he's rolling around out
there. No, I wouldn't have said that if I remembered that it actually got moved. That was just me. I completely forgot. So
I'm gonna say, it'll probably take me a couple days to get there, but I will meet you when I get there, and I will probably bring some of my compatriots there, and I will probably stay around town to help you feel supported should you have any questions.
Very well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, I'm almost. And she starts to flicker even more.
Yeah.
It seems that this thing is running out of juice. If you have an emergency, talk to the sister, and we may not be able to use this mitt. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time, Lady Rosendale.
Goodbye.
Like, really, right as before it cuts out, Lux just shouts that.
I say,
Hopefully get
and right as that happens, Sister Garielle bursts through. She's like, "So you don't have to. The mirror takes a lot of juice, but I could just, mind call my ma, and we can just send a couple words here or there, and work it that way. This thing is a lot of juice, and it doesn't. It only works really infrequently, but apparently this was important or something. I don't know. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear any of that, but I heard every word. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay.
Do you know what organization your mother belongs to? Are you part of that organization?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
I'll let her figure it out. We gotta earn trust first. We can't go around people's back. Gotta show them that we're trustworthy.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, trying to.
You're very inquisitive. You're very inquisitive, Volman.
Yeah. Yes.
He's a smart lad, that one.
Yeah.
Likes his
I don't know
info.
if I like it.
I
do.
I found most wizards are rather inquisitive.
Yeah. I like it when you're more like you ready, not talky. Yeah.
Wait, if all wizards are like this, do you think that maybe the member that came here maybe asked too many questions?
Could be. It could be.
Or the Red Brands just killed him or kidnapped him because he was an outsider.
Yeah, that's literally what I'm referring to.
Well, I'm saying, like, it might not even have been the level of investigation. It could have just been, you're new, bye-bye.
Yeah, but it hasn't come to us yet. So,
well,
I guess there are more of us, but still.
Mm-hmm.
Say, depending on when he came here, who knows, what happened.
Yeah, if he walked into town at night, he probably wouldn't have been able to make it to any of the buildings.
Right. What the?
He wouldn't have been able to make any buildings? What does that
He
mean?
wouldn't be able to make
It's a good thing you're cute. You could just talk. You could stop talking. People would like you more.
It's just not wrong.
She says, as a sister of luck, we don't have to be celibate, but you could, if you talk less, you could come over more.
Yeah. There you go, buddy.
Just a suggestion.
Volman does he takes like the zipper and puts like the zipper on his mouth movement kind of thing.
Did you know my bed turns?
The bed rolls like a die, baby.
I think it's a roulette. It's a roulette wheel.
She leans in. And it vibrates. Just saying. All right. Come see me again. Remember. Less talking, more looking. All right.
I heard there's a time where I really like strip poker, so
Before we leave, sister,
we love a game of chance.
Oh, look at that! I won again.
Yo, what they say, the house always wins.
Yeah.
When the house is erupting, you're never gonna win.
A priestess of Tamora is pretty lucky.
Gamble against it.
We heard that there was a former adventurer who retired here named Eldermath.
Uh-huh.
Do you know where they live or work in town?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, where?
They live at the farm. They live at the orchard. I can point it out for you.
Okay.
If you're just looking for specifically someone who used to adventure, or are you looking for a farm? Because there's two farms. There's a farm and then there's the orchard.
We are specifically looking for the adventurer, yes.
Okay. She pulls up the map and she points out exactly where he lived.
Mhm.
And she's like, oh, it's just to the northwest up here.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go back up past blah, 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 blah. And she tells you.
Oh, Kyle forgot to ask. When I was talking to the innkeeper's wife last night, and she mentioned Adele and her husband and stuff, I assume she would have told me where they live.
Most people live above where they work.
Yeah, like I see on the map the woodworker. Would she have pointed that out?
Probably not, but you can clearly see when you walk in the town green and stuff, like it would have been boarded up and stuff. So, like, if you just ask, like, they could point out, like, that's where the woodworker and blah, blah, blah. And you can totally ask, if you ask her about people who've gone missing, she would tell you, oh, if people have been missing. People have gone missing. Yeah, the woodworker's gone missing. Well, the woodworker's dead.
Yeah, the woodworker's dead, and the kids have gone missing, and Adele went missing too. That's the part I forgot. Ignore me then. Okay.
Yeah, Adele's gone missing. Her daughter.
I wouldn't have brought it up. I remember now. It's all okay. Retcon that. I wouldn't have brought it up. I forgot Adele went missing too. Okay.
Yeah. And
I would think that as a working at this shrine, I would think you're like the religion. Would you call yourself like a religious town leader? Like, are you one of the like the obviously the town master is like the political social leader? Would you say that you're like a religious leader?
I mean, everyone comes to me. Look, this is a mining town, okay? So everyone comes to me before they go to the mines because everyone wants a little of Lady Luck because you gotta be lucky to strike it rich, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone comes.
Of course everybody comes.
Everyone comes. Do you deal with the town master often?
In the House of Luck?
The town master doesn't really come over here that often. He kind of lives in his own world. He's more like the regulatory. He gets his little piece of the pie.
Okay.
He's more like the rules, regulations, and he's kind of like in a world of his own.
Okay.
And he's separate from the mining part of the town. To be honest, if you deal with miners, you come to me for your luck, and you go down to the miners exchange because that's where you exchange like your gems and all that other stuff for gold and items and everything like else. So like she would the bitch down there would like set your prices and like what you got and what it's worth. So like she's kind of like a whole separate entity, you know what I mean? Like not kind of like a law unto her own, you know what I mean? Like
Okay.
not like he deals with the rules of the town and everything else, but like you get my drift?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Can we maybe drink some of that water before we leave?
I mean, I already gave you some.
We already got it?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not,
she
when
gave-
we got
she
there.
gave us
looking all
our
ragged, and I gave you
I
a
did
little
not
sip
put
on my
it
flask.
on my character
Bruh.
sheet. Was it 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, here is the little well. Yeah.
No.
Also.
No, for you, it's 3. Because you're talking so much. It goes down every time you talk.
I know. Right. Just pointed out. My house is over here. If you ever need anything, like if you get tired in the middle of the night and you're feeling sleepy, you don't want to talk, I'm over here.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
No, I think we're good.
I think we're good.
All right.
All right, gang, where to now?
Okay, that's done.
All right, no opinions. Then I say elder math.
Alright. So it's just
It was muted the whole time.
Oh.
I was gonna say the deal with the fucking red brands because they're just being annoying.
Sorry, go ahead.
That way we can have a safe town instead of like worrying about some little asshole bandits like, hey, I'm gonna steal your fucking purse or something. I don't know. An asshole.
Steal a purse, go to the hearse.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it seemed like they were stealing full bodies.
They are stealing
Yeah,
like,
they've apparently been
whole ass
murdering and
people here at
kidnapping
this
as
point.
well. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like it gets us more. I think it's like more like get information if we need it, and then figured. I mean, like the only thing we
Yeah.
know is that they hang out by the sleeping giant, but they're also all over town.
My thing
So
was
kinda-
like out of metagamey, I always like to do all the little side things and then go for the main quest. And so if the red brands are the main quest of this town, I was going to save them for last. But I think you make a fair point that clearing it out makes the rest of the town safer for the
True.
side quests. Yeah, we can do that. That's a good point.
Fair enough.
All right, sleeping giant it is.
Sleeping giant.
If the sleeping giant's even open this early, like it could be a bar and therefore it opens at like 5 p.m. Like,
But we can.
I
scope
mean, this
around
is
there.
medieval times, sir.
yeah.
When does the bar even close?
No, yeah, that's a good point. Okay, we go to the sleeping giant.
Yeah, because I mean, even an inn bar probably is like theoretically open all night.
Ooh, wait, idea.
Hmm?
Folks, I had a thought. Well, first of all, out of character, have we seen anybody walking around town wearing like the red coats or whatever that's been described?
Not yet.
Not yet.
No,
So
we weren't
what if
out
we
super
wait
late.
until we see some? We like stop. We stop a couple of them, and we get their clothes, and then we could just walk into the sleeping giant like new recruits.
I guess it could be done.
Okay.
But
So, sleeping giant. They hang around the sleeping giant. You said, right?
Oh, did you hear what I
that's what
said,
we were
JJ?
told.
Not really. No. What's up?
Oh.
Sorry.
I had said we have two options. We could either go directly for the sleeping giant, or if we wanted to go more of a subterfuge route, we could find some isolated Rembrandts around the town, beat them up, take their clothes, and then go undercover as Red Brands.
I think that could work, but it depends on what they look like, because we do kind of stand out a wee bit.
Yeah, especially those of us who don't exactly look human.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if they
I
are all
think-
human. Like, they could have Red Brands that are
well-
gnomish or dwarvish or tieflings.
I feel like it would be a bit harder to recognize
You're-
outsiders if they weren't similar looking.
Can I just butt in here, Beth? You know that
Yeah.
all the red brands have been chasing out everybody who's not a townie? And that
That's true.
if you were new recruits, they would have someone that they recognize with you, I would think.
Mm.
So
But- You could always give it a try.
Yeah.
it-
I was also
yeah.
under the assumption that the Red Brands were bigger than this town. So if they were like a bigger gang, we could be like, oh, we're from the Waterdeep version of Red Brands or the Baldur's
We're
Gate
from-
version of Red Brands. Or
we're Water Tribe members of Red Brand, not the Interlands.
We're new water deep.
But everything's gonna change because we're actually the Fire Nation. We're here to attack.
But yeah, if the Red Brands are more local and they are just like humanoid, you're right. Having a Genasi or
That
a
is
Kenku
actually
with
that
us
is
would
also
be
a good
idea.
point. Is in general, it's like, well, even if we did that, wouldn't they have someone escorting us because they don't like people who are new in town? They probably wouldn't be open to just, even if we were just new recruits. Why wasn't someone?
I don't
walking
know. I've
us
heard of it
into
working
the
many a
hideout?
time with villains in general, just being like, "We're new recruits," and it works. So, but I think you're right that with these groups
And
being
really-
I
extra,
heard it working.
yeah. But
Mm,
let's just go to the sleeping giant.
I kind of want to see if it works now, though. Out of character, I do. Just because, well, I've seen it happen. Well, no, I want to see it.
We could try it.
No, we can go to the
We
sleeping
can
giant.
try it.
We can just go the direct way.
Okay.
I mean, we do have a few people in the party who can decept, so, I mean, for that reason, we're like, well, I've lived here the whole time. What are you talking about? You know me. I run the
I mean,
farm
I
out
know.
town.
Excuse me.
My
Have you never heard of
deception
my?
is good, but
Have you never heard of my extravagance, my prowess in the medical arts? Actually, I mean, I
am
am kind
from
of. I
Phandelver,
do actually have a.
I'm from Phandelver, but I went off to school in Baldur's Gate, and now that I've graduated, I've come home. You know what I mean? It's just like...
I mean, I was big enough for Gundred to know who I was. I mean, I wouldn't be
Yes,
surprised if
please,
someone has heard of
Astro
me.
Elf, tell me how you are a complete local.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like,
was-
100%, like, I could just use deception to pretend to be a drow or a high elf or, like, I don't know, maybe.
And, I mean, I might have. I mean, Lux probably has the best past, so he could probably get away with a bit of like, you've not heard of my doctor. I mean, Gundred heard of me, right? So somebody probably talks about Lux somewhere. So maybe the word got here. So maybe they know. And I'm like, I'm traveling here to heal people, help people. So maybe that
So
would
we
at least
walk
get
up
them
to-
like not immediately like run him out of town, but they might be like, kidnap target. Things they aren't expecting though. 4 idiots about to murder him.
So we walk up to the sleeping giant. What do we
Yeah.
see?
Do you? You haven't moved your token there.
Oh, there you go.
Now we have. What's the? Oh, because it's a GIF. I can pause the GIF.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
How
So
dare
I
you.
never had a token that was a GIF. So I'd never.
I don't know. I got it
Okay.
from buying a set, and I think they're the coolest thing in the world. So I find a way to use them in
They,
all.
they really are.
opportunities.
That is the coolest shit.
All right.
I had no clue that was a thing till now. So sorry.
Me neither. And I was like, this is cool. I'm going to use it in every opportunity.
Yeah.
The Sleeping Giant is a ramshackle tap room at the east end of town. 4 human ruffians linger on the covered porch, perched on an empty air barrel or leaning
I actually
against
don't
a
want to
wall.
be like right up at it.
They all wear grimy scarlet cloaks. Sorry. Their sullen stares fixed on you as you approach. One of the thugs spit on the ground. "Huppatah!" Well, he snarls. Here's a whole pack of little puppies. What do you want, puppies? Come here to bark at us?
There's only one puppy here, and his name is Tree. Show him some respect.
A literal puppy.
I spit back. No,
Are there,
okay, I don't actually do that. I just thought it was funny.
Is there a window or door of the sleeping giant? Like, can we see inside the building at all?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I'm just gonna give you. I didn't make a map for this. Give me one moment.
Say, dogs like to go after pussies.
There's only one puppy here. His name is Tree. Say hi, Tree.
I didn't make a random battle map for this. Excuse me, everybody.
He says hi. Yes, I speak dog.
Excuse me while I make a battle map.
Because we could definitely take on 4, but if fighting outside isn't the greatest idea, and also if there's like 20 or 30 of them inside the building, also not a great idea. So
Who is heavy breathing right now? Gee.
Ask them what their
Sorry,
CR
it
is.
got closer to my mic. To my face. My mic did.
Well, you know what? Let's
fitness
Sorry,
Grand
Jess,
Pacer
I just
test.
wanted you to know that I was breathing. I am alive.
The Fitness Grand Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity exercise that gets increasingly more difficult as time goes on.
We're just gonna do a very standard Madoo, okay?
I do like a Madoo.
I mean, since
Is
the
it do be
tavern, you
doing?
could literally just give us the other tavern and we could just fight there.
Hey.
But we're outside. That's the
No,
reason.
you're outside.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be very normal.
Normal. What is that?
And I know we're outside, but the idea
Not
would have
us,
been,
that's for sure.
I know we're outside, but the idea would my idea would have been that since the tavern map had dead space to the right and below it, you could just say those are the outsides. But yeah.
How dare you? I am a professional, sir.
Always has things prepared. Never has to make a map while the session's going. Don't know what you're talking about. Just like how we never killed Seldar. It was totally the goblins.
I mean, it could be. You don't know that.
Nobody knows.
In
Not
character,
fair.
we literally don't. We technically, literally, in
Yeah,
character, don't know at what point he died.
And more specifically, most people don't know that Volman casted Thunderwave. At least 2 of us don't. Technically 3 if Marzi technically wasn't there.
Okay.
Because 2 of us were dead. So, I have no clue. I mean, I guess if I could I have told? Actually, I did look over Sildar and tried to revive him. Could I tell what killed him? When I did that? Could I have known that Volden
Here's the
killed
thing. I don't think it would help because the pummeling from Thunder Wave would be bludgeoning damage, and falling is also bludgeoning damage.
It's thunder damage, though. It is a different damage
it is literally
type.
Thunder.
It is thunder damage,
But my point is, by looking at it, I would think that thunder damage and bludgeoning damage would present the same kind of bruises. So I don't know that you could physically tell from a physical...
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair. Also, he was covered in, like, injuries, so it depends
Yeah.
on what thunder damage actually looks like. I assume it's sound-based, so I would assume it would just probably cause, like, some kind of, like, rupturing.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no indication that would have also been the catalyst of death.
Yeah.
Because he was, like you said, really in bad shape before he got pushed.
Yeah, he probably had, like, a broken spine and, like, something.
No, I think he was standing, so I don't think he has a broken spine.
I don't think he was standing. He fell. He was prone on the ground.
Was it? I thought he was being...
Oh, aren't
Was
they
I?
sexy?
He was up top, and then he was pushed, and then he never got up again. He was on the ground the rest of the time.
Sorry, I'm looking at the tokens. I'm looking at the tokens. Why do they look like that?
Because that's what they look like, okay?
I feel like they're gonna ask me to extend my car's warranty. We're here to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. Anyway. Yeah, but yeah, that anyway. Technically, no one except Brizza was up, right?
Yep.
You guys all.
It was
yeah.
just you three knew. Only you 3 knew that the thunder wave hit.
But we don't, in character, we don't know if Sildar
Sildar.
was unconscious or dead in that moment.
Yeah.
As a player, we know he was unconscious.
I don't even know he was hit. Technically.
Yeah.
My body felt it. That doesn't mean that I felt it, because I assume I'm like basically like talking. I'm having a conference with death. I'm over there basically the greatest showman over there like, well, it's intriguing, but to go would cost me greatly. So what percentage of the show would I be taking? Until I get revived, and then I'm like, see you later, sucker. But yeah, so
Okay. All right. We're good to go, I believe.
those 2 people.
Are there windows or doors? No, are the doors open or are there windows into the bar?
It is so early that no one else is really in there.
No one
They're
else
just
is there.
like loitering and being dicks and have like chased everyone out. Like this is like they've made this their own.
I would just like under my breath say to the party, if this is going to be a fight, we should get the fight indoors and not out here.
Fair enough. I'd also prefer that
random NPC or random folks out in there. We're gonna beat you up. Do you care if we take this inside? You know.
Well, no, but we can't move past them. We don't have. If we can get past them, we can just fight inside.
But I'd also prefer if we didn't have to fight them yet. I'd like to do more scouting.
Thunder turf.
Oh, I thought we were here to
Yes.
take them down and get answers, and that would require fighting them.
Yes, but also there's a chance that maybe we could get better information if we were able to, I don't know, get around back, sneak inside even, not have them know we're there.
Oh, they know we're here. They literally are talking to us already.
Yes, I know they know we're here, and then if we fucking leave and go
The
another
ones
way,
that are
then-
outside know that we're here. The ones on the inside don't necessarily.
It's true.
There is more than one way to get to this building. There's more.
Hey, move
paths than just
along.
this road.
We don't like the looks of you here. We don't like
Okay.
outsiders around
We
here.
will move along.
Yes, you will be moving along.
Yeah.
I don't like the look of you anyway.
Is there a building to the right of it or to the left of it?
I believe there was.
I think to the
map.
right there's nothing, right?
You have a map.
Yeah, let's look at our map.
Oh, we do
That's
have.
a good
I forgot
idea.
we had the handout. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, there's a building like just past the road, so you could probably walk past it and then like kind of
And
go
then you
along
can
this
circle
curve.
around. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, circle around the back.
Yeah.
That's probably the best way to go.
Yeah. So I think we start to do that. We head further
Yeah.
to the east.
Yeah, and then we're after the path kind of curves around the second house. We'll start backtracking
Cut our
towards
way
the
back,
sleeping
yeah.
giant. Yeah, along through like the grass.
So east and then northwest.
Yeah, east to about like the start of the hill. Like if you're looking at the map too, Jess, to the Tresendar Manor, like the basically
I
like
don't
the
think we need
path.
to go that far east. But
I wanted. Well, I was gonna say that just to, like. I'm using that as my pinpoint because, like, we're basically, like, cutting to that area. We'll walk through the grass a little bit, but, like, basically we're just making sure we're in that kind of line, like, the base of the hill area.
So what are you guys doing?
we are heading.
We're
east.
walking past them, and then we're going to backtrack around once we're past the house. That's by the sleeping
Do you
giant.
see just the house immediately to the building immediately to the right of the sleeping giant?
Uh-huh.
Do you see the one that's then immediately to the right of that, the little one?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna go east till that point about, and then we're gonna go northwest so we can get to the back of the sleeping giant.
Yeah.
That's all cool, but as soon as you start to leave, they're gonna attack you anyways.
They told us to
Oh.
leave.
Yeah,
They literally told us
Okay.
to leave.
they did.
But Kyle, they're full of meth.
We'll,
So,
should we...
What I was saying a second
Leave.
ago,
I
that,
mean,
hey
I wanna
guys,
keep an
let's
eye
try
on
to get
them
this
as
fight
we're leaving.
inside the building.
That's right. So we were also talking about our pathing. I mean, I'm gonna want to keep an eye on them, and I'll let them know when they start like coming at us.
Right
That's
now, we're gonna
doable.
fight.
Assuming we're moving. I assuming they're not just. Are they gonna keep like throwing? When are they gonna start attacking? When we're a certain distance away, or are they gonna like the second
We're
we
rolling
don't walk?
initiative, so we'll find out.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Where did we like really take a one step and they said don't walk away from us now? It's like, or are they waiting till we're a certain distance and they're talking?
No, they were just like, fuck it.
Okay.
Dang. I am not rolling good on initiative tonight.
What are they doing?
Oh, I never roll good on initiative, so this is what to be expected.
Also, probably might not be because I thought about like, oh man, I could thunderwave these motherfuckers. I was like, probably not the best idea to use everyone in a 5-mile radius. Can
Yeah.
hear.
I was having the same exact thought. I'm like, Thunderwave?
Damn it, burning hands it is. Oh wait, I don't have that. Fuck. Guess it's busting out the old crossbow.
I'm
Old
upset.
reliable.
Pietro's not here. I can't capitalize on the fact that they can be vulnerable to the sneak attack damage.
All right, I'm gonna take the puppy out of here because they're not going. Is Nova on your turn or no?
Nova gets its own initiative,
Okay.
which I'll roll too.
Do you need me to add you to the tracker or no?
No.
I do want to clarify if we take any like steps or anything before they start to attack us.
What I will say is, clearly you know that they're ruffians and they would attack you. I think that we would all be wary. I don't think it would be a surprise to anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Based on all the stories
And-
we've heard thus far.
I think we would all be like, okay, so we know what's up. You know.
Jules got a 5. It looks like.
Yeah, just a mere 5. You know, I had to make sure that tree got far enough away to not get hurt in the battle.
You just chuck the dog.
No,
No, I'm joking. Okay,
What's your
okay.
dex?
my dex.
Yeah.
So,
It's a what?
16, 1/6.
Okay. So you did need me to. No, you did it. Okay. Brizzo, what's your dex?
16.
Yeah, pretty sure it was higher than mine.
Excellent.
Excuse you?
All right, I'm just gonna put numbers on them so that we don't.
Are you Pouting?
Oh, I forgot. They totally have tokens already. That's fine.
If I dash, I could make it
God.
inside the building.
Oh my god.
All right, there goes our squishy wizard, and he got clobbered. Okay, cool.
Who would have seen it coming?
Hey, look, they soaked up all of their reactions.
I'm just
Quick.
well, no, I can go right in between them because like I won't take an opportunity.
Yeah,
attack.
you could run right between them.
Yeah, no opportunity attack.
there
If I
is
go
a-
right down the middle.
Yeah.
But yes, there could be bad guys inside. No, we actually found out that it's empty, so it would be the staff. If the
Yeah, just
staff
staff
is
and
evil,
stuff.
I mean, we don't know if the staff is evil or not.
yeah, we don't. I just think if we're out here, other red brands are going to show up, and this is going to turn into like from a 4-on-4 into like a 4-on-10 or like a 4-on-20.
Well, you know what they say. There's nothing wrong with a tactical retreat.
With a little bump and grind.
I was gonna say a tactical retreat, but
You were wrong. That's not what they say.
no. It's not running away. It's a tactical retreat.
Live to fight again.
It's tactical.
These killers don't run.
I think Thunderwave is my only
Dog.
AoE. Yes.
Dog.
Do you want me to
Yeah.
put a door in here? Is that what you're telling me?
I just don't know why the dog is on the floor.
What the dog? do?
Pouting.
I think we could just assume the
Can
door is
we,
here because it's in the
when
exact
we
middle.
get
Yeah.
Midnight in the party, right? That was one of the dog's names, right? Midnight. Can we just get a picture of your dog and just make that the token, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we can do that. Even
That's the
though my
best.
dog looks nothing
right.
like a wolf.
Bowman!
Okay, let's be honest. Tree. I'm gonna keep it real. Tree looks like a fox more than a wolf. The token wise. So
So it
I
sounds
don't
like
think
the
anyone will
party
care.
did not want me to run into the building. That seems like the general consensus.
I mean,
So
you could certainly try.
And so I thought I deleted him. Did he run away? Did you put him back out? What happened?
What?
What?
The
I'm
dog? The
confused.
dog ain't on the board.
What? I'm so confused. It's okay.
Oh no, we were just talking about the I was talking about Julie's dog, and then I said when we get the other dogs, if they join the party, can we just make Midnight's a picture of her dog?
Oh,
I
okay.
mentioned that Tree really doesn't. To me, Tree looks more like a fox than a wolf.
I'm going to
So I don't think anyone will
cast
mind.
Sacred Flame at Ruffian number 2.
Okay.
So that's going to be a deck save DC 13.
Nope.
Okay. So that is a D8. That is 7 points of
Radiant.
Is it radiant? Yes.
Yeah, it's radiant.
He just goes, God fucking damn it.
Carl. Whoa, man, that kills people.
And then I still don't think Volman has bonus actions. Volman does not have bonus actions.
He jumps around trying to like get the flames off.
So Volman's gonna end his turn.
All right.
I guess he'll move backwards a little bit just so that way he's further away from the bad guys.
Yeah, you fucking better move. You fucking better, because he was gonna fucking fuck you up. Lux, today is not your lucky day, and I'm gonna tell you why.
They just crit.
No, they only have 30 feet of movement, and guess who's 30 feet away from them, and no one else is.
Hey. Guess who has one more armor class than normal? I got better armor. I have +1 now. I'm 15 instead of 14, baby.
And they're actually really smart, so Ruffian 1 holds his action for when Ruffian 2 gets there. And
Shh, no, don't make him think. Well, he sure as heck doesn't hit me.
Okay, 7 does not hit. Try that again. Does a 15 hit?
That is my armor class.
These ruffians
Okay.
have multi-attack.
They do have multi-attack. Sorry.
Damn. Well,
I think Lux is about to take 8 attacks.
Does 8 damage.
yep. It's okay. I'm still alive for now.
Say, I
Until-
never said any of them were smart, so good for you, right?
I mean, they're gonna have to almost. No, I guess they're not have to. There are 8 spaces they could go into.
Yeah.
Oh, wait! I got
Wait.
this. I'm gonna use my thing. 1 second.
Yeah. Use your thing.
I can use that one. Or...
Hold on.
Sorry, I'm trying to get it out. Okay.
So you can re-roll his attack, right?
Right here. I'm gonna activate silver. I'm not gonna use my time travel yet. It's flavored as time travel. I send some chronal energy towards this guy, and I magically distract him and I make him like re-roll. So the triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower of the 2.
Whew! Give him disadvantage. Let's go. Still hits, but not a
But
crit.
it's not a crit.
There you
Also,
go.
though, I can then choose a different creature I can see. The chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll. Who goes next in the lineup?
Brizza.
Brizza, you now have it. Well, does Brizza make attacks?
Yeah.
Okay, I give Brizza advantage. I take away this guy. I give this guy disadvantage. I give Brizza advantage.
I got some bad news. I'm probably gonna die.
That's 14. Oh boy.
I did
Here's what
realize that I just wasted that because you're going to take 8 attacks, so me saving you from 1 isn't actually that helpful, but...
I mean, it saves you from... It saves the rest of the party from taking... Oh, no, it doesn't, because they can't even get to you. Fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, so I think I just wasted that. Oh, well.
You know, this is why I asked if they just immediately attacked her. We got to move it all, because I might have maybe not been 30
No, like,
feet.
the second we took 1 step, they attacked.
Oh, and he has advantage. Yeah, I think I'm dead.
Yeah, you were unconscious.
Okay, I'm still standing for now.
Tell me when you would be unconscious, because I can do something. Oh, I don't think I can, actually. I use my reaction. Never mind.
Is that the second hit? The second hit doesn't hit. Or second attack doesn't hit.
Well, yeah, that was with advantage. So the 15 was
Oh,
high.
that's the advantage. I'm sorry.
And the third one cannot get close enough. So he is just going to
Stand there, menacingly.
dodge.
All right.
He doesn't have, like, a bow and arrow to shoot at one of us?
He does not.
Nice. You survived! So actually, it did work then, because the crit would have knocked you out.
Actually, no, I think the crit did less damage, actually.
Well, how
No.
much health? No, but what I'm saying is that with the 4, if you'd taken the 4 as well,
No.
would you have passed out from the 4?
No, I'd have 1 HP. It literally did nothing. I would have had exactly 1. It's a shame I can't do max healing to myself if I'm unconscious.
Fuck.
Okay. Brizza.
Woof.
Wait, I'm just clarifying here. Sorry, rewind. The thing is, roll 20 makes you roll the damage twice, but it doesn't. The 3 and the 4 happen. The 6 doesn't. So the 3 and the 4 was the damage. I undid the crit, so you would take 3, not 6. So you should have taken 3 less damage.
Oh yeah.
Ignore the 6 on the 16. The 24's 3 and 4 is still the damage. It's just his 24 turns into a 16. The damage still stays. And so the crit goes away, so you took 3 damage, not 6 damage.
I just re-rolled it completely.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, is that according to the rules...
But technically speaking, you wouldn't, even if you're the DM, you wouldn't roll damage beforehand.
Yeah.
So, I would think more likely it's the 6. It kind of...
Okay, I would have just used the first damage, but I get what you're saying, that...
It just automatically re-rolled everything for me. We don't have to yell about it. He's
There's
alive.
No yelling.
We're good.
No one's
Okay.
yelling.
Okay.
It's just words.
So...
It's just the way it came out of the mouth. It's done. He's alive.
Yeah.
We're perfectly happy. Good.
Now,
Everything worked out.
Brizla is healing me, correct?
22 definitely hits. Who were you trying to hit?
The guy that I have advantage with, right? Yeah.
Number 1, right? Yeah.
Yep. And then I healed him for 6.
All right. You stab him.
Yay, the rare multi-healer party. Woohoo.
And you slice off his ear. And he goes, ah, my good ear.
Do I like pierce it? Do I have his ear on my goddamn ear?
You
God.
actually slice off his ear, and you slice it off, and you see that he has a dangly earring on that. He's like, oh, that was my good ear. My pierced ear.
Lux, prior to the Brizza healing, how much
I'll
HP
give you
did
another
have
piercing, dude. I mean, come on. I thought you needed another one, you know, maybe dazzle your face.
Prior-
Kyle?
Prior to the Brizza healing, how much HP did you have?
2.
Okay.
Hey,
Now I have 8.
Yeah.
Which then brings me to a big question. Do I count as a creature I can see?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you can see yourself.
Yeah, you can see yourself.
Coolio! I'm gonna do a stabby stab with my spear. Let me roll with advantage here.
All right, who are you stabbing?
Our little flanked buddy who just got stabbed.
Ruffian 1.
All right, number 1.
So he's getting.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, don't even need
Nice.
to. Coolio. Alrighty. I'm just one-handing it. Boom. 4. I roll twice, right?
Yep. So you roll an extra d6.
Yep. So it's this one. So 8. Not
Well,
not 8. 6. 6.
Okay.
Because my
6
modifier
damage?
is 2, yeah. 6 damage, and then I am going to also cast Healing Word on myself.
Yay.
Because I am not doing great. Nice.
Oh boy.
It's okay.
Oh, wait.
I'm almost at full health again.
Wait, you did a quick hit. Let's see what the cards say for you.
Oh yeah, the cards! Yeah, about the cards.
Cards.
Oh, so that's
what-
something.
what do I
I
do with
did
the card?
prevent the enemy from drawing a card on you. So there's that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah.
Spear, so
Yeah, I have a spear, so piercing damage.
You pierce his other ear.
Yeah, wait, can I go for his other ear so I get his bad ear gone too? Really fuck him up.
okay.
Plus whatever else happens.
They are going to deal half damage on melee attacks for the next. Let's see.
Mars is here.
Marzipan.
4 rounds. Holy shit.
Yo, we can ignore this guy. He's doing half damage for 4 rounds, buddy.
Hey y'all, sorry I'm late. I had to take care of some family stuff. I'm sorry, it was the very last minute.
You're good.
Fine.
That's okay. I'll just pop you.
You
in.
came at a perfect time. We could absolutely use a new fighter.
Life finds a way.
We could really use someone else who could take hits.
All right, let me steal you from another board.
We could use someone else that can take hits, or you could use someone else that can take hits.
Yes, both. Both of.
It's just because
Both
you're
of
the
them.
only one within range.
Yeah.
God.
To be fair, Marzi probably would have been in range too, though. So I would assume we'd both be like standing by there.
Oh, I pasted too many Marcies.
How many Marzies? Was it 2
Many
Marzies?
Marcies.
Too many Marzies?
Marcy's gotta roll initiative, please.
All right, hold on. I'm just logging into the
And for the first time ever, you will probably want a low initiative so you can actually take a turn this round.
I mean, I feel like we would not be completely rude and give Marcy the chance of Marcy rolled high.
I mean, it would depend on Jess, yeah.
True.
I'm pretty mean.
Yeah, totally.
This is one of those unforgiving DMs.
But hey,
Well,
works out.
sorry.
You go right
That's-
after Lux.
how did 3 people get 5s?
I have no idea. We suck.
3 people got 5s. 2 people got 6s.
God, we're terrible.
Also, how do you guys make it so put the points in, like, I guess you're using in
It's
D&D
in when you
Beyond?
do
It's
the
in the Beyond 20 settings.
Beyond 20 settings. Yeah, it's really helpful for high.
There's a setting that's called use your dexterity modifier as a tiebreaker.
All right, Lux, you
That-
sneaky little devil. So
That's-
it's only on when he does melee attacks, but they only have melee attacks. So
yeah,
god damn it. Okay, he's bloodied, by the way.
and that's the
And he goes, "Oh, Ralph, I don't feel so good."
Ralph.
Suddenly he got really British for some reason. I don't
No,
know why.
Where's your
Oh,
constable?
Oi, Ralph, I don't feel too good. Are you stupid? It's
Ralphie.
Tuesday, innit?
Ralphie, I don't feel so good. I'm seeing spots in my eyes.
You've
I'll
been
see
taking
the
the piss
spot in
on
my
her.
eyes. I'm getting the piss kicked out of me, ain't I?
Don't kill me. I don't even know where you came
Arsenal
from
play this
or
weekend.
how I know your name, but suddenly the lights are going dark.
I have no ears left.
I can't hear
I
a
just
thing.
want to kill you and scare you away from the town.
Go on, then,
Well,
love.
maybe you should leave us alone.
Wait, did you
End up
did you
dead.
say kill us and scare us away from the town?
Yes, at the same time, or either or would be great.
Well,
Oh,
instead,
no.
you'll get to die and be scared out of town. What a great idea this was.
We have heard
Hello,
about
you.
we have,
Hello, Governor.
We have
Hello,
heard about
Governor.
Undead,
Oh, a little
so-
bit sticky wicky. I've got to phone the constable about this transgression.
What's goes L plus ratio plus, plus you're British.
Oh,
Okay, so it's on me now.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh
Use your
wow.
special governor powers.
These are 4 of the red brands who were at the sleeping siren or whatever
Giant.
the hell,
Giant.
the sleeping
It's a
giant.
Okay, is the map I'm looking at supposed to be the way I'm looking at it?
It's all green and red.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
It
is
was
the sleeping giant is a
some people
tavern.
together.
This is the porch. This is the tavern. You guys are outside of the tavern. There's no one in the tavern.
Yeah. We're in the road.
You're in the road, yeah.
Yeah, they're tagging us in the streets.
I didn't have the map ready. I guess they wanted me to do it Theater of the Mind. I refuse.
Yeah, I refuse to do
Uh,
Battle Theater of
let
the
me
Mind.
let me get my legally required JoJo reference ready.
Okay, so it's on me. Let's see.
It's all already done.
That little red dot means that it is bloodied, by the way.
Okey-dokey.
It's this 70s band of Joe reference?
He does have a disadvantage on, or no, what? He does less damage? What was it?
He does half damage
He
Half
has half damage on melee attacks for 4 rounds.
for 4 rounds.
Yeah, so if we wanted to focus fire on the others, we totally could, but he is also bloody.
Or you could murder him.
Yeah,
either
or
one.
he's bloody, so you could murder him, yeah.
Also, we do have our inspiration die, too, just saying.
Oh, I forgot about that. Also, he has no ears anymore.
He has 1 ear.
I was aiming for his other ear.
Okay, am I flanking right now?
He might have
You are not currently flanking because no one's on the other side.
Oh.
This is empty.
I keep forgetting how that works. My bad.
Yeah.
It just if you're staring someone else directly in the eye across from you, you're flanking.
Okay. So I'm just gonna roll.
They shook it so hard to see you.
I know my
Is that why you
colors.
did that?
No, I've been that way before you made this.
Unfortunately, a 9 does not hit.
Dang.
Wow.
Woof.
This has been Marcy's entire thing right now. I feel like just like in the story, she's trying so hard to be like a good
She's
swords person,
tried
but she
so
keeps
hard.
keeps missing her swings and stuff. And Vol is laughing at her behind her back, and she knows it.
I think you can use your inspiration, too.
No,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
Vol
could, and then
is
you have
trying to be
advantage.
supportive. He's like, I believe in you.
Yes, you have an inspiration point. If you want to use that, you could re-roll that.
I did not know I had inspiration, so I can re-roll it.
Oh yeah, because you weren't here last session. Yes, we have inspiration.
So last session, what we did is everyone put something on their person on the altar to Tamora, who is the goddess of luck. You will have to take something meaningful to you or explain something meaningful about something you have on your person and put it on.
Have to be meaningful. Several people put like a rock or like.
It was a meaningful rock.
It was Mystic's rock.
Mystic gifted me that rock.
Right.
Yeah, that was very.
Like Kyle, who was like, "I'm never going to use this piece of shit. You can have it."
Yeah,
The knife.
exactly.
The knife
And
was
the
given to me
priest-
by my
I would be fair, he's
grandfather.
still somehow got
Time
it.
to find the feather that I made an offering
Yeah,
with.
that you pulled out of your own head.
Her prettiest feather.
Good one.
I
She
had to
dug
find
for
a
that
good
feather. She
feather.
tried hard
And
to
the
find the
knife
best feather.
came from my grandfather.
It did not.
It did.
After you got punished, she's like,
did.
"No, this was a special knife."
Yes, from
After
my
you already said, "I'm never
grandfather.
going to use this piece of shit."
I'm never gonna use this, and
My
They said it
grandfather.
jokingly though, not in character.
If you did
Yeah,
see,
exactly.
I did
said
write
that out
that
of
you would get
character.
the
Exactly.
chance
Therefore,
to
you
do
can't
that.
hold it
So
against me in character.
we will see that. We'll say that you were there and that you have that, but you will have to take something off your sheet to put on the altar. Okay.
Okay. But
My grandpa's old dagger.
right, I'll do my inspiration roll. Thinky.
Hmm? I could imagine Volman saying that.
Oh, so close.
no.
Sorry.
Damn. Poopy rolls.
You hear the whisper in Tamora. Sometimes the luck is not with us.
Why is Tamora the
Okay,
sister?
Tamora wouldn't also be Jersey.
No, I want Tamora to just be Jersey now. Please.
You cannot tell Tamora what she can and cannot be.
Yeah, baby. She'll choose like a random accent of like a gambling town every time, or gambling state every single time. Next time she'll be fucking California from like Vegas. It's Vegas, baby.
All right. Do you have a bonus action you'd like to do, Marcy?
Hmm?
Do you have a bonus action you'd like to do?
I do not.
Okay. Belle. Does not say anything, so I'll just stare at her. Ooh.
Menacingly.
I'm sorry, what?
It's your turn.
Oh, I have my
Your turn.
turn.
Yes.
Ah, acid splash.
Okay. To
13.
whom are you splish splashing?
If you
I
hit
will split
this one,
splash.
you hit the
Number
one
3.
And because you can do 2 of them.
number 2 is the only one.
3 and 2.
Number
3 and
15.
2.
Okay.
Burger
And
King
what
foot
do I
fungus.
need to roll for that? Is it a dex?
Dexterity.
But Joseph, if you had hit 2, you could have chosen 1 or 3 to hit. By the way.
What's
Yeah.
your DC, Julie?
I will look. Let's see. Hers is a 13, so 1 passes and 1 fails. Generally, I do whatever's closer. So we will say 2 passed
Well,
and 3 failed. Does that make sense?
yeah, I would also just say, I mean, the first person targeted was 3.
Yeah. So technically,
it?
for acid splash,
Yeah.
you
Yes.
target, and then the splash damage hits the secondary person. So she
Yeah.
targeted 3, so the 13 would be 3, which means the 9 would be the 2.
Yes. That's all I was saying, yeah. That's my only thing, but
Okay.
in the end it doesn't super matter, but
2's already damaged, so that's good.
is he?
Yeah, I hit 2.
A lot of times I think,
yeah, you did.
okay,
yeah.
the one closest didn't get out of the way.
Oh yes, and I 100% agree with that. I
Right.
usually do that too, but just with acid splash's verbiage, that's all.
Yeah. That was my only thing too, it's just like the way it's worded. As we slowly wait for the roll to load for damage.
Oh, Julie, you can roll your acid splash damage.
I
she did.
thought I already did.
Did you?
It's
And
not
then
showing
I changed page.
It's just it's still rolling in the chat.
Okay, I'll roll it again.
It's
No, it says it is going. You're right. That's weird.
yeah, no, it happens every time.
Okay, one
Well,
day.
it happens, but not this slowly. I feel like.
It says
No.
acid splash question mark.
Oh
2
yeah,
minutes
it
ago.
literally says it rolled
Yeah.
2 minutes ago that nothing happened. So
It's still it's something with either the virtual dice, like I don't know if there's like the dice on screen or something or what.
Well, like, I know I switched pages and it did something,
oh,
so I don't know if that
I think you
caused
gotta
it
wait
to
for it
stop.
to roll. Yeah, because
Well, about 3.
your second roll came in, your first roll did not. So I think it's
Yeah.
because you switched pages that the second roll came in, the first one didn't.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's just weird sometimes.
That's fine.
But
All right, so 3 damage. Got it. Thank you, Jules.
fuck my eyes. Because Bell only goes for the eyes, right?
I do have a thing for eyes and splashing acid in them.
Yeah.
Am I able?
You have a
Pick up
bonus
the ear.
action if you want.
I pick up the ear.
And you can move.
You pick-
Isn't that wait? Is the ear on
On
the
fire.
rapier?
Yeah. It's on the rapier. Are you going to slide it off like, ooh, kebabs?
You have to get close. You have to get to Brizza then to do so.
Well, I mean, as a bonus action, I can't move and take it off the spear at the same time.
Well, no, it wouldn't even
Moving
be a
is a
bonus action.
free-
It'd be your
moving is
movement
free.
plus a free action.
One
to
free
get it in.
interaction object.
Yeah, it'd be a movement and then your free object interaction. It wouldn't take your bonus action.
Okay, so I go over to Brissa, I take the ear off and go, ooh, shiny.
Yeah, because you want the earring.
This is the earring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you go there, one will be able to attack you, so you might want to go here.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
If she stops here, she's right next to Ruffian 1. I'm saying if she goes here, then she would not be next to Ruffian 1. That was all.
Let her do what she gonna do. Okay.
Alright, I don't want to be up close.
Yes.
All right. Nova.
Nova is going to fly up in the air, swoop down, give the help action on Ruffian 2, and then so the next person who doesn't have advantage but hits this person will get advantage, and then flies back up in the air so as not to get hit, and it has flyby, so no opportunity attacks. That's Nova.
Okay. Volman.
I'm gonna launch a fire at Ruffian 1.
Take it away? Or something else?
Question. If I attack Ruffian 2, but it's a dex save,
No,
They-
you do not get advantage.
they don't
It
get
gives him
disadvantage off the help action.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't think
It
so.
does
I didn't
not.
think so.
No.
So yeah, I will just attack Ruffian 1. So please give me dex save 13.
Oh.
That was. Let's see that crit.
Yo, we'll draw from that deck, bitch. Okay.
He's gonna die probably anyway, but let's see that dex. Let's see that crit fail.
I don't think so. Because did we say we were gonna do it for checks? Because technically, it's not. I don't know if that counts.
Yeah.
Well, it's still an attack though. Well, I don't know. It still does damage. Like it's still it's a spell damage.
Yeah.
I think it has a spell category on there for damage.
Yeah, I guess. Well,
Because like I would agree if it's like oh, do an ability check to see if you fall off this mountain, or do a dex save to see if you fall
Yeah,
off the
this
mountain. but
wouldn't
this
be
is-
applicable, but let's see if
Yeah.
your spell kills him.
yeah.
What
The crit on this would not be applicable.
for this? There's one for the spell attack, and the spell attack wouldn't be applicable.
Yes.
Oh,
It would
okay.
not be applicable for a save.
I think it. Yeah, I think
Wait,
it's
so does
specifically.
that just
no.
mean that-
So
All
Kyle,
spell
the reason
attack
is because they
saves-
specifically for if you fail an attack. or
no.
you
They
fail
work.
an
No,
attack.
They also have for when the enemy fails as well. But I was just that's why I was
No,
wondering. Okay.
The cards are only for when an attack fails, not for when you fail a check. Because I think it was what's
Well,
happening.
yeah,
Is that
but
right?
I
Jazz?
get that, but I was saying in terms of I accept the ruling. I'm just explaining where I was coming from, which is that in my mind, whether I roll a nat 20 on the hit or they roll a nat 1 on the defense of the hit, it's still That was my thinking.
Okay.
But okay.
Well,
The reason
anyway.
I say no is because if I'm not mistaken, if someone fails their deck save on a check like this, they don't take double damage anyway.
Yeah. Anyways,
So
it's
it
fine.
doesn't really. It's not technically a crit fail.
Well,
Yeah,
they
Okay,
take.
guys, this is about cards. Let's continuing this, and if we want to discuss it at a later time in the chat, we can. But let's continue on with the game, okay? Can you give me the damage for it? Is it 7?
Mm-hmm.
7? All right. Actually, show me how you kill him.
I launch Sacred Flame and he dies. So.
Okay. He goes, no.
No, Rolf, I'm sorry.
And I say his cloak burns up with him. No.
That's radiance.
Oops.
Kidding.
All right. I'm just gonna. His body is still here. I'm just gonna put him on another layer to get him out of the way. He's still searchable. Okay.
Nice.
It'll show up back when we're.
I still have his ear.
Oh, he's not gonna show up in the thing because.
Yeah.
He's the one I put in the order, but we're still in the order. Okay.
Yeah.
So next one up is the Red Brand.
Ruffians.
Okay.
The Ruffians.
This one's gonna be like, no, Sammy, how could you? And he is going to attack you because you're close.
Maybe if you weren't a bitch.
How dare you? Thank you very much.
That's damage.
That is damage. He's gonna do it again. Yes. Yes, please.
Can anyone do anything about that?
Nope. Let's see. So 6.
Hold on. Can anyone do anything about that? Read to our resident time mage, who's muted.
And I say, I think he only gets 2.
That's what I'm asking. Do you want to do anything about this nat 20 on me?
I just want to hit him real bad. It's only 6 points of damage.
That is 9 points of damage.
Well, no, that's 10 altogether.
10? What are you looking at here?
Because it's 4 on my first hit, and then 6.
It's 3 plus 6.
No, it's not. It's all together. It's
No, the crit damage. The first roll was a 3 plus the modifier. The second was a 6 on a d6 reroll. That is how the crit is read. Yes. Hover your mouse over the number. The 3 is a 1 plus 2. The 6 is just a straight 6. It's a 3 plus 6. I'm taking 9 damage from that. No, she thinks that the total is 6.
It was that.
That is not how it's read. That is not what it is. So I would have taken 13 damage total. No. Yes. Yeah, the way crits read out, it's the first roll is your roll plus modifier, and the plus crit is the extra die you roll.
Okay.
Yes, that is how it's read out in Roll20.
Oh,
that it was total of 6, which is, hey, that's 6. Less, but that doesn't make sense. Yes, I wouldn't be dead. I would be down if this hits. They took 8 because the way I rolled it was, or no, they took 6. Sorry, they took 6 because I had subtracted a 2 from it. Yeah. Which way?
Like it if you didn't. Is it a combat if no one goes down at least once?
He's like he hits Lux and he's like, oh, and then immediately just like rewinds back to his thing. Yeah, and then I parry it this time.
Wow. You still got that 4 damage.
Woo! Yeah, baby. Oh no. Takes one step.
I don't think Jess likes your plan.
I think Jess doesn't like me right now.
That's right. This guy is going to try and attack Marcy. That's not good. Oh, there's a crit.
Nope.
See, you're lucky I wasn't trying to just kill you, because that would have been a miss and a crit on your ass.
And you act like, hold on, you're just the person who wants to do that to me.
All right, how much do I take?
Let's see.
11.
Okay.
Damage.
11 damage. And let's
Also,
see.
I also want to note on these 2 crits, you rolled 6 on the crit damage both times.
You know, sometimes I do pretty alright with myself.
All right, so I take 11 damage.
God, these methods are tough. They hurt real bad.
Oh no. Yeah.
Hello.
These methods do be doing a lot of damage.
Volman, does 19 hit you?
19 would hit, yes.
Okay, well.
Yikes.
They
That's a lot of damage.
chose to come all the way to me?
It was only 20
Yeah.
feet.
You're doing damage from behind. You're lucky that they didn't do that from before.
Okay, how much damage?
8.
15 altogether.
15?
15 damage?
This is second hit.
Because I did it twice.
Who did
Yeah,
it twice?
The guy. He can attack
Oh,
twice.
sorry, I only heard 19 once. Oh, it was 19
I
twice.
did.
That's
It was
why.
19 both times. I missed it. Well, for some reason, the second one came as a different person.
Yeah, okay. So,
Yeah.
I have 1 hit point left.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I have 10 hit points. I have temp, so I have
6.
6 hit points left.
Okay. The temp hit point should have come off first.
I know,
Yeah.
as I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yes, I had 16 plus 5 is 21.
No, I
Mine-
understand.
Yes.
No,
I'm just saying you said you had 10 hit points left, and I was like, that's not how it
Temp.
works.
Well, this is the first time I've gotten hit, so the 10 hit points are
Yeah.
yes, obviously they did come off first. Yes.
Okay. Rizza.
I'm gonna do 5, 10, 15. There you go.
Woo.
And I am gonna attack with my rapier. Try to murder this guy.
And he is number 3.
Wow!
Woo!
That'll hit for sure.
That's what we wait for.
I got 8
That's
damage.
what Bobo's wait for.
Stab!
Oof.
Baby.
Stab! Stab! Stab!
Says Fred, I don't feel so good.
How much health does Lux have?
7.
7?
Mhm.
I will
15.
wait. Yeah, because I don't want to use all my freaking spells for the day just in one fight.
Yeah.
After this, that meme, I'm gonna take a nap.
Let's see right here.
Just trying to whittle away on some of these guys.
So is it
I think that's actually the problem. I think I feel like we're going after too many of them at once. We should really be focusing fire.
Yeah, I'm focusing fire on stuff that I can, flank and stuff. So I figured Lux will probably flank with me and then maybe heal himself. I don't know. And
maybe.
if not,
Also, to be fair, I kind of had like 3 of them on me at once.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no,
the
I
problem.
get
Is
that.
they only
They
reach
immediately
them.
turned it into a 3-way. Oh my. Oh my.
Ooh, George.
Oh my.
Okay.
Oh my.
I'm more meant because like you said you wanted to
Really
flank, but
good.
I don't know. I was just Somebody could go here because 2 is hurt.
Yeah, but also, I mean, I guess Marcy could go there then, but
Yeah. You
afterwards.
could. Lux could also move here to get Grant Marcy.
Take an attack of opportunity?
But
I don't think
also,
so.
3's not as in.
You know.
3 is bloodied. Okay, never mind. Yep.
They're both weak. It's like, which one do I
Then it does
kill?
not matter. If they're both weak, it does not matter.
I guess if anything, I'd go for this just because I'd have a
You have
guarantee.
flanking already, yeah.
Yeah, advantage already. Is it my turn then?
Oh, I didn't know if Brizza had a bonus action.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if Brizza was doing anything yet.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay.
Okay. Lux.
I'ma hit him. I'ma hit him.
Oh, wait, I already used my reaction, so I can't do that.
Alright, and then... damage, because I'm assuming a 20 hits.
A 20 does hit.
7 on this guy.
On number 3.
Yes, on numero 3.
He looks really weak. He's like, he's vomiting up blood. He's not happy at all.
I'm gonna look him in his eyes. I'm just gonna go, Omawa mo shinderu.
Aye.
Nani?
Marcy.
Yeah, that is my turn. Yeah.
Okay, it's my turn. Well,
So
I'm
this
already.
combat would have been very different if we had everybody in the party, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I'm already next to this dude, so I might as well
Okay,
try to
shall-
kill him.
No, don't.
Finish him.
Okay, here I go.
Nani.
Fatality.
Jesus Christ.
That will hit. Tell me how you finish him.
How do you end this pathetic existence?
Marcy is just really like pissed because she keeps missing her hits, and then when she finally focuses, she just stabs him right through the throat.
Ugh. It starts gushing. It's just like blood, like soaks through his lips, and he's like,
Got him.
Tell my wife and baby they're whores. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
So are you. Well, it's okay. So are you.
Ha.
Hmm.
He died as he lived. Alone.
Well, he didn't have to die necessarily. It could have been non-lethal damage because of,
he
sword.
stabbed him through the throat.
Yeah. That was I think we're pretty lethal on this damage right now.
Okay, well, we need to leave at least one alive, so don't kill all of them.
Well, there's
We'll
one.
leave the
He's
one
killing
alive.
you.
There's still 2
Yeah.
left. I'm just saying, make sure we leave one of the 2 left.
Well, there's one that matters. He's killing you.
Has
We'll just
anybody-
stand there menacingly. What's he gonna
just
do?
wait. As it's going to be Nova's turn again, has anybody attacked this one this round?
No.
Okay,
But
cool.
it's also Belle's turn first.
Belle, if you attack this one, you'll have advantage.
True. I forgot that I would have advantage attacking it, by the way. That was the whole reason I attacked the other ones. It's because I have advantage on him.
Yeah.
If you
Nova's
haven't
whole
used
thing
your
is
I
advantage,
you
can
can
do
use
use
yourself.
advantage on
acid
somebody.
splash on that one. It's within 60 feet.
But if you do acid splash on that, you would not get advantage because it would.
Yeah,
just
do you
be
have
a-
any attacks that are you roll?
Oh, you want me up close and personal?
She's like
No,
icky.
no, no.
I don't like
range.
You have a spell. That's
You have a
an
range
attack.
one that attacks. That says make an attack roll.
You might not. Acid splash might be your only damage. Let me see.
It scared me because I didn't
Oh.
know anyone was behind you, and then all of a sudden I just saw a face, and then the background came behind, and then just
Wait, Bella's
phantom
daggers, right?
fingers came behind you.
Bella's
Yeah.
daggers.
Show us
Right.
your face,
You
mystery
can throw a
man.
dagger.
Yeah. A spear would be more damage, but
Face! They want to see your face!
Does Belle have a spear?
yeah, Belle has a spear and daggers.
Hello,
Just,
hello, person.
but as far as attacks, like Ashes Splash, that'll give me the range.
If you
Infestation.
No,
You
both
have-
of your spells are they dodge out of the way kind of a thing, so it's not you attacking. So
You'd have to
but-
throw one of your weapons.
So you can
yeah.
totally do them if
From
you want.
range.
If you want an advantage, you could use
Yeah,
your dagger or
I
your
mean,
spear. But
It's not like he loses anything. His bird just did something to help. It's not like he lost his
Yeah.
spell
oh,
slot
not
or
at
anything.
all. I was
Yeah.
just saying if she wanted advantage, she could get it.
Mhm.
But yes,
Yeah. You just do whatever you want.
100%.
Yeah.
He's not really losing anything.
Never said I lost anything.
I mean,
Mm,
that's fine. I'm just explaining the situation. No loss, no foul, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how far away is this person?
Approximately
10
from
feet,
you,
15.
15 feet.
It's within 20 feet. I could throw my dagger.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Do you want to throw a dagger?
It doesn't have to be
Such
a
a shiny
dagger.
dagger. Yeah. Thank you for the assist, Chuck.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'll throw the dagger.
My favorite one is, do you want to hide a body?
Do you want-
Doesn't have to be in one piece.
Do you want to kiss his hands?
Do you remember how to throw a dagger?
Oh, she hit the button. It's just waiting to load.
Oh.
Waiting for this dice to finish rolling.
You should turn off your digital
Um,
dice because that's what's doing it.
I mean, I should. But I like
We
making
also
everyone
like to look
wait.
at the clicky clackies.
It's fun.
There we go.
11.
Someone say sound of
You have
clickety
advantage.
clackities?
You have advantage, so you can do it again.
Ooh.
I have a crate,
So,
a small
you said
crate where I
roll
keep all my
again?
Yeah,
dice.
roll the d20 plus 5 again.
Do you want to kiss his hands?
We all just stare at our screen like, please do something, computer.
Oh.
Alright. That was better.
Just always have Julie roll in real life.
There you go.
There you go.
Woo!
Yeah,
Who-
Julie did a
who-
thing.
Woo! Yeah, baby!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's
That's what
all
we're waiting
about.
for. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're waiting for.
All right, now we wait for the damage.
D4 plus 3 damage.
Max damage.
Maximum damage.
Not when I shifted to maximum overdrive.
Who said
You
Literally.
did actually get max damage.
Julie,
Kill that man.
With Nova's help.
No, Nova helped. So that means Volman helped. We're never gonna hear the end of it.
Whatever. It's all birds for the kill.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Birds,
eat
birds helping themselves.
You know what they
okay?
say about birds? Birds of a feather.
Say Nova
flock
flies
together.
down and scratches his eyes out as Belle flings the knife directly into his brain. Hutta! Right through the eyeball.
Monk.
Birds
Oh, go.
doing it for themselves.
All right, Nova, it's your turn.
Birds.
Nova is going to swoop down and do the help action on the one I'm on, and then swoop out of the way.
All right,
Yeah, also overpowered.
Volman.
Because Volman is up close and personal with this person. So I'm going to stab him.
Are you?
With advantage.
True. It do be advantageous.
How about you don't?
It's a 24 to hit.
Okay, that one hit.
It do be advantageous.
Okay. 11 damage. Ooh, baby. Ugh, he starts struggling.
And now it's his turn.
Question first.
Answer second.
If I have, like, can I stab with a rapier with my right hand and then stab with a dagger in my left hand? Can I do 2-weapon fighting?
Is
like
a
that?
rapier one-handed or two-handed?
Rapier's one-handed.
Yes. It is light.
Because I know in order to dual wield
So-
rapiers, I would need feet for that. But to to have a rapier,
No,
on the right
because
and then a
rapiers
dagger
are
on the
light,
left.
aren't they?
Question.
Yeah.
So you don't need...
Did you already have it out? Because you were doing
Yes.
spells, and you would have had to have had your hands out for somatic and everything else. Just
Bingo.
It's not.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I never determined what my spellcasting focus is. My spellcasting focus is a dagger.
Is it the one you left behind?
Yeah, is it the one that you were like, I'm never gonna do
That's
this
my
piece of
knife.
shit?
I got rid of my knife. I still have a dagger.
Interesting.
Who you want in kitchen?
I'm gonna give you a no for now.
Okay.
We shall talk it over in the future. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. So, he is going to say, fuck this. One moment.
Hey, you get an attack of opportunity, woman.
Let's see. It takes a withdrawal.
Oh yeah, unless he does disengage.
Yeah, did he
Does
disengage?
He does not disengage because he can't run as fast.
Oh, so I
You
will
can
get
give me an
I would take my
opportunity.
attack of
It would be
opportunity then.
opportunity, yeah. Should we keep him alive?
Yeah, I will try to stab him with a rapier and try to do non-lethal damage if he's about to die. Yes. That's a nat 20. So, I would like you to draw a card, and I would like to do non-lethal damage.
Yeah.
Let's see what I get for my damage. Apparently, Volvin has been doing spells, and he shouldn't be. Volvin should just be stabbing
Yeah, what
people
the
with
heck?
his rapier.
Yeah, really. How high is your freaking dex is redonkulous?
So, that's 9 piercing damage with my rapier.
You go to hit him, and whoosh, you literally disarm him.
Can it be
And-
disleg instead? Can we flavor it as dislegging him?
Stop.
And you literally take his whole hand off.
Yeah, I'd rather take his foot off. I want to stop him in his tracks.
And how much damage did you do to him?
9.
9.
Oh, I have to roll the. Sorry, you have to roll the crit. I'm silly.
Oh yeah.
The crit
Yep.
damage
It's just a D8.
is another D8, so that's going to be 13 total.
Oh.
Non-lethal, by the way.
What's up? I said non-lethal.
So you're not gonna like this.
Uh-oh.
I mean, the card might say he dies, but like I can choose to do non-lethal according to D&D rules.
So here's
Yeah.
the thing. Is this one says he had to make a dexterity save to drop his weapon, which is fine. If he gets a nat 1, you take his hand off
Mhm.
and quadruple the damage.
Oh.
Oh, because quadruple. Well, no, because the third you
Wait.
wouldn't quadruple the 13. You would just quadruple the 9. So it would be 36 points of damage,
Yeah.
and that would not only knock him out, that would kill him. You're saying.
Yeah.
So, question then, according to
can I
rules, does
Also ask a question here. How does one cut off someone's hand with a piercing weapon?
Well, it's a piercing slashing weapon.
It is a rapier. It is not a slashing weapon, too.
Maybe I'll double check on that.
yeah? Do you rapiers? I
Because
think,
you
pierce.
thrust with a rapier. You do not slash. You strike.
So
You
is that
pierce.
yeah? It's definitely
Well, it's
piercing
probably
damage.
like, "Ata!"
Well, here's what I'm wondering, Jess, because the card
Not
has
sharp
piercing,
on that
slashing, and bludgeoning on it, right? So what's the piercing one is the one that said cut off the arm?
Yeah, that's
Not the slashing one?
Okay. If we're going for simple, I might have misread it, but the next one literally says quadruple damage, and your AC is reduced by 1d10 for 10 rounds. So it still would kill him.
So what I'm wondering though is, here's what I'm wondering then. I think that the double damage rule kills you if you are a player who gets death saves. NPCs don't get death saves.
Damage.
I know, so he would take 36 damage. But what I'm saying is that does the double damage instant death rule apply for monsters and NPCs, or is that a player thing? Because players make death saves, NPCs and enemies don't make death saves. So that's what I'm wondering. So 1 second.
I think that you're just arguing this because you really want to question.
Jess, this is an actual, I am not doing anything. We can find other red brands. It's not the end of the world. This is literally an extra question of, does doing max damage instant kill like it does with a player? That's all I'm asking.
Absolutely it does.
Is that a Jess ruling or a D&D rule?
Most monsters don't have death saves.
That's my point. So I don't think that rule applies to them. That's my point. I think when they hit 0, they die or go unconscious. Yeah.
Right, so either way, he's dead.
Well, no.
Hold on. Because we said we were going to non-lethal damage.
What I'm saying, Jess, is you are punishing me for getting a nat 20. That's the problem. That's why I don't think this should make sense, because basically I got a nat 20. I did super well. I chose to do non-lethal damage. Now you're saying you got a nat 20. Your non-lethal damage doesn't work. You murder him. That doesn't seem... That's why I don't think that's how that
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask too, yeah. I was trying to see if there was anything listed, like, about going over 0, like an extensive amount, but I don't have it. I can't find anything right off the bat right now, so...
I'm going to say, I think sometimes there's best intentions, but I think sometimes you get so into things that you do overdo it. I think that you just struck so well that you hit a nerve or you pierce something you shouldn't have.
So according to this rule here, it's in the player's handbook. Massive damage can kill you instantly. When damage reduces you to 0 hit points and there is damage remaining, you die if the remaining damage equals or exceeds your hit point maximum. That is a rule for players only. That does not apply to monsters or NPCs according to the rule book. So if Jess wants to apply it, she totally can. I'm just letting you know the base value, it does not apply to monsters.
Kyle, I'm going to say, normally, they don't give death saves to monsters. That's why it's not in the player's handbook.
And you also said you're not doing death saves for monsters.
Okay.
We can move on. You've ruled that, yes, the double damage thing applies to monsters. That's the ruling. That's completely fine.
All I'm saying is that you hit him so hard, there's no way to not do non-lethal damage.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like, you may say you wanted to hit him lightly enough so that you did non-lethal damage.
So,
I said, does that make sense? And I said, according to my opinion,
I have another point to bring up from the handbook.
Your opinion is what matters, not my opinion. Your opinion is what matters, mine doesn't. So 100%.
I do just want to point this out from the player's handbook as well. Yeah. Sometimes an attacker wants to incapacitate a foe rather than deal a killing blow. Yes. When an attacker reduces a creature to 0 hit points with a melee attack, the attacker can knock the creature out. Yeah. The attacker can make the choice the instant the damage is dealt, the creature falls unconscious and is stable.
Yeah. So we're using...
So even though it goes over, he decided not to kill it to knock it out. Meaning he hit it, for example, with the blunt end. Yeah. Of like the butt end of the sword. Now, it's a little weird because we did draw a card that said otherwise, and that's the only reason I would argue because of that, but I just wanted to point that out. That is what the rules in the book say, at least. Mm-hmm. Specifically, and that is specifically for creatures, which is why I bring it up.
You could have knocked him out and accidentally cut his arm off, but then we do also have a resident doctor here, so, you know.
The problem is the card says it would take quadruple damage, which would kill him instantly, according to Jess's ruling. So there is no non-lethal, supposedly, so that's the issue.
And I say, that's the whole thing. If it was out the card, I'd say, yeah, you just do you could knock him out. It's just you did 3 times the normal damage. That's what to me
Yeah.
Yeah.
does it.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
is
fine.
36 double his max hit points?
It must be. Yeah, they only have probably 15 each or whatever.
Plus whatever he had left.
Brain damaged him.
They
So
have.
Volman has now killed 2 pieces of information at this point. Then
I say you said it yourself.
Yours.
Is we could find more red brands. So
Oh,
I don't know
100%.
why.
Oh,
it's
Yeah,
such a-
true.
Just like we found other leads
Uh,
for. That was
honestly,
the
I'm
joke.
pretty sure it's just
It was
because
a
you brought
pure
it up,
joke.
and now I wanted
Sorry.
to keep him
Of
alive.
course, we can find other red brands, and I was also thinking that we can also find other information from Sildar's people. So I was making the joke that now I have killed 2 NPCs
Source
who wanted
of
information out
information,
of. That's all I was saying.
Yeah. I mean, the only reason I was trying to keep him alive is because I think you mentioned it, Jess. So.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
And,
Yeah,
and,
never mind
and
then.
from my perspective, a nat 20 should always be a reward and not, like a monkey's paw. That was a monkey's paw, where it's like, yes!
That was a
Oh,
monkey's
wait, no, it's not.
yeah. Again, the way the card read it and the card did it, yeah, I understand.
But I
But I
think
just wanted
even
to
the
bring that
people who
up
wrote the
about
card
that.
also wanted it to be. So rules as intended, the card is supposed to be a reward.
Well,
Yes.
reward is you got a humongous kill, and even you said
Yeah.
you find that information from somebody else.
Yeah.
So really should be
Right.
like, look at this massive damage I did. Good for me.
Oh yes, in this instance,
So
I'm
ashamed.
worried about.
Yeah, so
I'm
ashamed
worried
because
about this
it
setting
messed
of
up what we were
precedence.
hoping. But
I'm more worried about the setting of precedence where in the future there will be the main bad guy and we need information out of him and somebody does quadruple damage and now we'll never
Yeah.
get the info because he was the only one who knew it. So I'm worried about the precedence this set in terms of non-lethal damage actually not being able to carry it out as non-lethal damage.
to be
because-
fair, even with quadruple damage, a big boss probably will have a little more health.
No, you're
in the
right, because
case of,
a real boss will have like
and
50 to
especially with the
100
case
HP,
where it
yeah.
was like, for example, was Volman doing the damage.
Yeah.
You're probably not gonna do 400 damage in one attack.
Yeah.
Even with quadruple damage
Yeah.
at higher levels.
No, you're right.
Mhm.
With the
Yeah.
with the rapier.
Okay, that's a good point.
So
Congrat-
So yes, he's dead. Are there more red brands coming after us, or are we? What's going on?
Honestly, you're out of initiative right now.
Okay, cool.
You are relaxed.
we should probably get the bodies out of the street.
Yes.
Yes. So
Possibly, but I did.
I'm gonna grab one of them and I'm gonna start taking him around the back
okay.
of the secret giant.
So you take
Okay.
them out of the streets.
Mhm.
They have just like tattered cloaks on them, and they have
Which? Oh, never mind. Yeah, we already said no.
they have short sword on each of them. But pretty much on them, they don't have much on them. But you definitely want them out of the streets since you know that no doubt they have more on them. If people see this, they will look away and pretend they didn't see that. And I will just put you guys back on the main map menu for now.
I
healing
investigate
wise,
their
I-
bodies real
Yeah.
well.
Healing wise, I am down to 6 HP. I'm really. You wouldn't say HP. He'd be like, I'm really hurting.
Come here, let me see what it looks like, and I'm gonna come out to him and I'm gonna like put my hand on the wounds, and I will cure wounds you. Are you kidding me? How did I do 3 healing twice?
Nice. And I say Belle's looking through their bodies. And they don't have much on them. And I say they have like a couple silver on them, maybe like 5 silver altogether. And
Take it.
nice.
Yeah. So Volman, you get 3 health.
Yep. Thank you.
I'm very upset because that means I just rolled 2 1s on my freaking d8s for that. Or well, d4 and d8, but still. Still
And I
annoying.
say, and you look like looks like on one of them they have like an old piece of paper, and it looks like almost like an old like seal or something, like an old paper. And when you look at it, it looks like an old map to like a manor house or something.
Oh. Could that be where their hideout is?
Could that be?
Yeah, we know about
Or-
that. There's the
and
old
we do know-
abandoned manor.
And we know about the secret, and there was that secret tunnel Pip was talking about, right?
Does the map show a tunnel on it?
Well, that could,
No.
why not? But
No.
it could be the path if it's not. I mean, if they need a map to the manor and it's not just walking up the hill, like, I mean, it's pretty silly. I would assume it's a secret. They need an extra
And I
map.
say no, the map is just showing the manor, kind of like it's kind of like the map of the town, and it's showing like, hey, manor, and it's just like, you know, like
Circle.
come to this area.
Okay,
Like kind
it's
of like
not like a
recruits,
blueprint
like,
style
hey,
where
where
it's
to
like
go?
here. It's not blueprint style where like here's the living room, here's the bathroom, here's the kitchen. Okay.
Or like this, here's the path to go or anything. It's just like, this is
Yeah.
the manor. This is the go-to.
It's like this is the
Right.
manor, like come here. It's kind of like new recruits, like, hey, come here.
Right. I'll be right back.
Get back here.
Do we think it might be? I know we said that like some of us probably couldn't go undercover or whatever. Would it behoove us to hang on to the 4 outfits just in case we needed to pretend to be 4?
I mean, they're
people?
very dirty. We'd probably want to clean them, but if we get them cleaned by anyone, they're gonna question why we have it.
They're pretty messed up, like very, very bloody, ripped. Some is like literally on fire. Like they would not really be usable at this
Okay.
point.
I see.
Just kind of gross.
Like, I
Okay.
wouldn't even use this as bedding for Tree.
I mean, maybe they were already. Maybe these 4 were just gross people.
So much meth.
Okay. So we know that they're probably hanging out at the manor. Do we want to go inside the sleeping giant?
We could. Do we want to take a quick little breather? First.
We totally could.
After hiding the bodies, of course.
Yes. Hey, well, if we hide the bodies leisurely enough.
I'm gonna say that would be a bit too much work to be considered a short rest. Nice try.
Always ask Sister Gareli if we can,
You're really.
hide him here for a little bit.
We'd have
Because
to
there
carry-
was the temple that they weren't allowing people in.
Yeah, we'd have to carry it across town though. Would we be better off just like going behind the inn and like just burying it in like the bushes, like back here in the?
Roll stealth
Not bad.
to hide it in the bushes.
You're
I
just
think I
gonna
had them real well.
check them in the bed. 15. Yeah, you find a good like ditch to chuck them in. I mean, when they start to smell, I'm sure people will find them. But
Yeah,
for now,
for
they
now,
seem
yeah.
okay.
Yep.
I mean, as long as no one's questioning about the bodies for like the next 48
But it
hours.
It seems like people go missing quite often around here.
Exactly.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you guys? If we're gonna take a rest, where do you guys want to hang out?
I mean, there are other places in town. Like you could just take a short walk around town and talk to other people, and that's not really strenuous, and that might be good enough for.
I think they were trying to get one before doing anything in case battles happen in the new places.
I gotcha.
We could potentially run by the lion shows closer. That probably is a fairly safer place.
I mean if we're looking for close, I mean the Stonehill Inn would be probably the closest place.
We can go back there. Seemed like we had good rapport there anyway, so it's like,
Right.
Or
Not a bad
Barthen's.
idea.
Actually, wait, if
So-
we're here, Barthen's house is really close to where we just hid those bodies. So we just go 2 feet to the left to go to Barthen's.
We go over there. We're fugitives. We just killed someone.
Barthen, you're our friend, right? Can we come in?
We just murdered a few of the
You
townspeople.
just
Us
like
covered
lock
in
the
blood.
door and close the curtains.
We're like covered in blood still. We're like,
I
hi,
mean-
yes, we're wondering if we could hang out at your place. You know,
It's-
bit of a friends get together.
It is daytime. Barthen's at his store. We could just go stay at his house.
Yeah, let's just break into his house, take a rest. That totally won't be suspicious.
God, no.
We leave a
No.
note, and the note says, "Hey, while you were at work, 6 people ended up staying here. Thanks."
Hey, your buddies with Gundren took a nap here. Sorry.
Here's 1 gold coin.
A singular coin. No more, no less.
I mean, he'd probably retire after 1 gold coin, man.
Yo, no, we're leaving 1 gold
Nah.
coin sitting in the open. I guarantee you some red brain will
mean-
see it.
Wasn't he supposed to hold on to 10 gold coins for each of us? For us delivering
No,
the
he
thing?
did. And no, he did.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, that's pretty fine.
he's one of the richer people in this town.
True. No, it's probably Gundren's money.
So we go
I mean,
Yeah.
somewhere. We go somewhere. Jess, do we successfully short rest going somewhere?
You may.
Okay.
Walking around town.
We walk around slowly.
making our way
Making our
around
way
town,
downtown,
walking
walking
fast.
fast.
I am panicked.
The homebound.
And I need you. And I miss you. And now I
wonder
if I
why
could
our
walk.
clothes are
Around
stained with
Phandelver.
blood.
It's
Why
because
are
we
all
just
stained
killed
with
those guys.
Recovery spell slot.
Oh, if I could murder that whole party.
Well, Jess would be happy
All right. So
tonight.
I got 1 spell slot back. I'm back at full health. I got full spell slots, full health. Yay, good. Woohoo.
All right, where to, Scooby Gang?
Do we want to go inside the sleeping giant just to like talk to them to like finish off that location, or do we think it's good enough that we killed the red brands that were there?
Well, I mean, given off of where the sleeping giant is, I think they're just trying to lead other members up towards their manor. Because you said it was just like people working there inside, right, Jess?
Yeah, it's just like a scared bartender.
Yeah, that exactly. I'm wondering if the bartender is evil and in on it, or if the bartender's being coerced. Like, is the bartender a red brand, or like associated with the red brand, or is he being forced to house them? Any thoughts?
We can go check it out. I mean, if nothing else, we can warn the bartender heads up.
Hey,
4 guys from earlier are gone.
If
You
he is
know
with the red
nothing.
brand, if he is with the red brands, then he's already most likely alerted. I mean, it's been like what, an hour for arrest, so it's like he's likely already alerted them. They've likely already alerted the rest of the group.
Oh, good point. They
so
could
I
have
mean, if
already
we
put
go
new-
in there,
There's gonna be 4 new red brands there.
yeah, they could just I would say it's probably smarter to have someone
You're like, hello,
scout.
puppies. What are you doing back?
Hey, pupperinos, you want a treat? Well, all you're gonna get is a beating.
That's a good idea. Who's stealthy? Someone stealthy could go by and just see if it's still
Technically.
empty.
Not me.
Alright.
I think
Walking
Marcy's
back.
probably well, depending on what armor
The
she wears.
Well, I'm wearing light armor and I have a +3 in stealth.
I also have a +3 in stealth.
Does anyone else have a higher in stealth? Just checking. No one know who probably would? Our buddy Pietro.
Yeah,
I know.
our actual
Pietro!
The rogue.
Julie, what is Belle's stealth?
So I rolled, and I got a 6.
Oh, you rolled.
Well,
We
no,
were just
we
talking.
wanna know what
We
your
were just
modifier
talking
was.
about
Yeah,
it. What do you
sorry,
mean you
we thought they
rolled?
already-
Her
Yeah,
self
the
is
ro-
also a 3, so
All right,
Okay.
so
Yeah. So I was as stealthy until a rock tripped me up.
So
Well,
Belle left.
We were trying to figure
apparently.
out who should go because
Nope,
we don't
too
want to
late.
send
Belle already
everyone.
left. There's no discussion.
Oh, no.
Belle's gone.
Oh,
Belle took a couple of feet and then tripped over a rock.
It wasn't a nat one. There's no trip. You because the thing is, you don't know you got a 6, so you just go in not knowing you got a 6.
Oh, well.
I'm gonna say so Belle goes up to the porch and goes to peek in the window and then just falls over a rock and smashes her beak into the window, and you just see a startled bartender who like looks up at her beak in the window and just cowers behind the bar and like puts their hand over their head and like cowers there. Like
Marcy
clearly
also
traumatized and hoping to not get hurt.
Marcy also rolled a 6, so I think Marcy is also there as a 6.
And I say, as
guys,
she smashes
for future
her head
reference,
into the
if we're
window,
just discussing
her
things,
arm
please don't
flaps
roll.
and smacks Marcy over, and Marcy like trips over a broken chair.
Oh my god.
I would say, party, for future
no.
reference, if we're just
Yeah,
talking
don't-
about rolling, please don't roll
don't
until
roll.
we figure out what we're doing. Because
please don't.
don't go unless your character would go off on their own, like go, that's completely fine. But
To be fair, I'm pretty sure Belle might have went off. So I completely am okay with this one anyway. And also at the same time, I could kind of see Marcy being like, "Oh no, they're going off on their own."
who's gonna roll acrobatics to walk over this tightrope bridge 1,000,000 miles up? You guys just
I already
start
rolled
rolling
to that one.
acrobatics. Everybody's dead.
Yeah. Well, I already rolled.
Volman just turns to look and like there's 4 dead bodies crashed on the rock. Oh, huh.
I guess it's me and my turn.
He's all ready to discuss. He's
I had to
himself
prove their ghosts
completely
wrong.
unaware, turned away, and then there's people just bleeding to death behind
I
him.
had to prove I had to prove to them that I'm better at tightrope walking than them.
Do Marcy or Belle see people in there other than the employees?
No, it's just them, and it looks like they're like very tired and just like attempting to like clean up their shoddy bar room, like picking up like broken chairs, and it just seems like they're so tired of this, and they're like almost like, what's the point? They're just gonna come and destroy this bar. I don't know why I'm cleaning this again. Like,
Belle and Marcy apologize for breaking the window. The world may never know.
Do you guys like wave us over?
Yeah, let's come back to us, whatever.
and I say they just look at you and they look real sad, and they're just like,
Except for the bartender, apparently he's actually scared.
yeah. The bartender's
just like,
scared
this is a
and thinks
third
that you don't come in, even though your bird face is pressed against the window.
Everyone else is just like, this is the fucking third window this week.
Yeah.
No, this is the third window today.
Oh.
Yeah, as soon as they see you're not wearing a red cloak, they just go about cleaning.
I'm there,
And
and
like-
I'm there, and no one knows it.
Why? Why'd you even go?
At this point, yeah. You guys can go, and if you want, I mean, they know you're there, except for, let me look. Perception check.
I mean, technically, no one else there is. Technically, no one else in the group is over there yet. I think. Basically, me and Briz are just chilling. They're like,
Yeah,
so,
they don't look anymore once they see them. They don't care. They're just like, all right, we're fine. We're just
What's like-
cleaning up.
wonderful weather we're having. Just trying to make small talk with Briz.
I'll just stop it now.
All right, so I'm assuming the whole
Oh
party.
god.
knows.
Oh, you know what? Okay. I guess I gotta join in the club
Look, you
and
don't even
fail.
have to though at this point.
I'm just like, I'm just kidding. I felt obligated for the meme. I feel like
Go
for the
for the
meme, I at least
meme.
had to roll.
Clunka, clunka, clunka.
It's terrible, so it's not the best.
All right, so you see
I didn't
the
get a
terrified bartender has now that like he had seen the couple people that just like clunked into the door, broke a window, not wearing red cloaks, just is so tired and gets up and starts like he goes to get a clean rag, looks at it, like goes, huh, and just picks up a dirty one and just starts like rubbing it and is like doesn't even care. And he's like, I suppose you're not gonna fix that, right?
No, but we are gonna fix your other red problem.
The blood that's been sucked in the carpet for a long time.
Oh.
It's
No,
I've stopped trying,
I'm
honestly.
the other red problem.
Yes, I'm guessing you're not happy with your current patrons.
However,
Are you trying to get me to admit something? I mean,
I
love my patrons and I accept them fully. And I love anyone who comes here. Look, what do you want?
I would like to roll
Lux is-
insight with
Lux is-
advantage.
Lux is gonna walk up to the bar and just say, "This is for the window." And put a gold coin on it.
He quickly slaps his hand and slides in his pocket before you even see anything.
I assume that at least we'll cover it. So I'll slide a hand. I thought Brissa was doing something. No, you remember your.
No, that's just me. I'm using Brizza.
Yeah. Why aren't you using Pietro? Pietro's not here at least, so we know.
Yeah.
Stop
Please,
looking.
it's not working?
No, I said stop looking.
Sorry.
So-
No, I'm literally mean because it's like I look at the stuff and I got confused because I saw Brizza. I'm like, why is Brizza doing a sleight of hand check?
I'm stealing. I'm
Well,
Mr. Steely.
She's Mr. Stereo man, Stereo girl, Stereo anything.
Dragon?
Stereo dragon.
I
Yo, you
guess
guys be so happy that our party token's a dragon.
Would you
Dad?
like to try
Also,
and do
you
it
can do
faster?
gifts. Cool.
Not as
I
good.
mean, no, I didn't mean that.
Brizza's
It's not
just
like,
well balanced, okay?
I am.
You.
I'm a plus in everything except for athletics.
I just meant because that way I wouldn't be confused by who's rolling.
Change his name to not Brizza.
Not Brizza.
So now
Only when you're using it, it's not Brizza.
we've determined they're not evil. Where to now?
Yeah.
Although it is 7 o'clock.
Yeah. And I
Well-
think that we should wrap it up for tonight.
Yeah.
But
Lux is gonna suggest, should we check out the manor? That might be their base of operation, but that would be a little risky. But that's
I-
probably the best way to get rid of them. Destroy their base.
I don't
I
know
think-
that we had trouble with 4 of them. I don't know that we could take on a whole bunch.
Well, maybe we could send someone to scout it out sometime, so we can get an idea and maybe jump when there's least numbers, or
If only we had a rogue. Like, oh my god, it's Pietro! We say as he walks
If
through
only,
the door for
yeah.
next session.
and it's like also in general, if we can whittle down their numbers, because even if they have new recruits come in, if they only get 2 or 3, we still at least eliminate 1 every time.
I think get them when they're asleep, and also if we can clear room by room, and then we don't have to fight 20
Right.
at once. Yeah.
Or just group by group when they are out and about, like we just did.
Metagame. I don't know that how many we defeat in the town are going to affect how many are in the manor, because the manor probably has a set number and the town has X numbers randomly. So if we defeat 100 in the town, there still could be 1,000 in the manor. So
To be fair,
No metagame.
this is not metagame because
Uh-huh.
in theoretically gaming it would make sense theoretically.
in the real world,
In reality,
character,
but
like you said, they have more reinforcements. So okay, I'll say it in character.
that is a very good point, Pietro. Maybe we could collect some information and get the other people to help us. Thank you for the input, Pietro, who's
Well, yes,
totally
I
here
was
right
also
now.
that's what I
To
was
be fair,
Yeah.
that is probably
Yes,
Pietro.
that's where Volman was going as well. Is that if we can go around town, get allies, get items, get supplies, we'd go in there in a better
Investigate.
position. That's
So we can buy more armor and stuff from
Right.
Barthens. We can get better.
No, we can get armor from Lion Shield Yoster.
yeah,
It's just
Barton,
like goods. It's
he
provisions.
doesn't have any weapons or anything. Lion
Right.
Coaster does.
Yeah.
That's right. He was
What was it? Anything
25
under...
below.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
25 below.
What is? Yeah.
Officially.
What was the thing for Lion Shield? Was that all? There's a limit, or was it just whatever we could pay for?
No, lion shields. I don't think
Weapons.
weapons. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, I didn't remember if there was like a number limit. Was that also 25 or under?
No, I think his was just anything in the player's handbook that is.
Yeah,
Oh,
Lion
yeah,
Shield
yeah.
just would not sell any weapons to anyone that believes that would be working against the town or was like evil.
Oh, okay. That's what it was. Yeah, for some reason I thought it was 25 or under. I don't know why.
That's just Barthen, yeah.
That's
I
just
think,
Barthen.
you know what? No, it was. I think when we were talking about it before, there was just a miscommunication where we were talking about Barthens and Lion Shield like at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Wait, so the Lion Shield will not sell to us?
no,
No,
they
they
will.
will.
No, they will.
We returned goods that they had.
We're good
So
guys,
they're
so
willing to
they'll
sell
sell
to
to
us.
us. They won't sell to bad
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, like if you had gone there and you hadn't like say you had tried
Yeah.
to like sell their own goods back to them, or you had been like an evil group, or like you hadn't proven that you were good for the town, or say you decided you wanted to work with the Red Brands, they wouldn't have
But-
dealt with you at all.
And the reason that they like us is when we came in, we had some shipments for them from the goblins that we had fought. And we had delivered them. We had said we brought them. We didn't ask for any reward. We just let them outside, and then they were like, "Yeah, I'll sell to you."
Yeah.
So
Right. So we can buy from them in between sessions?
Yep, all
Yeah.
shopping is going to be in between sessions just because they tend to take a while. You can buy anything under 25 gold from either Barthen's Provisions, or if you need weapons and stuff, you can do that at Lion Shield Coasters.
So that
They do not have magical weapons.
Jess,
though.
right there, the wording of that is what was causing the confusion because you said 25 gold from either, but no, the 25 gold only applies to Barthens. So
Yeah.
anything into the book that anything if you search on D&D Beyond that is non-magical that's less than 25 gold you can get from Barthens. Anything that is a weapon or armor
Not a weapon,
at
yeah.
any price that's non-magical you can get from Lion Shield Coaster.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
And
I
do
think
we
it was
just
just something
like
that was
do we
worded
just like write what we buy in like the chat or something?
No, you can literally just take your gold away and put your items on, right, Jess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it's not. I have a problem with like grenades and bombs and stuff like that because I just don't like them. They're not really generally part of my worlds. I feel like they're a big problem as far as like just balance wise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So if there's any questions about those, you can absolutely ask me. I do spy on you, and if I look at your sheet and I'm like, what the hell is that? I'll be like, But-
Okay,
It's just
no
pretty
problem.
types of aggressive with malicious intent.
No, I don't. I'll be like, so I've been looking at your sheet, and I'm not so sure about this item. What do you think? And I'm like,
Huh.
oh,
Huh.
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 So I told everybody that next week is my mama's birthday, so I
Next
am not
week or
going
the-
to have a session. So we will
do you
be.
mean- Do you mean
Well-
2 weeks from now? Next week's the 19th.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
19th
That is
fine,
what-
yes.
Sorry. Yeah. No, she just said next week. More
My
to clarify.
brain. My brain is
We're
already
all good.
thinking of my mom's birthday.
Yes.
Okay, so we are doing the 19th. We're just not
Yes.
doing the 27th.
Yeah,
Not
we'll do
doing
the
the 26th.
19th and then the 5th. Yeah.
Yeah, my brain is already thinking of what I'm
I'll have
making
to-
her. So sorry.
I'll have
Wasn't
to.
it the 27th we were doing a ukulele?
That's me. I'm doing
Yes.
something. Hi, yes, in a different Discord server. That's not going to
Killing
be
me.
on streaming because
Yes. Okay,
copyright
so the
issues.
19th we're good to go, but the 26th we are not. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Which
Okay.
does mean that I owe.
Thanks everybody
I owe
for the game.